I think it's working. I think it's working. Rayman? What the hell is a Rayman? So today I learnt that this GameCube and Xbox version of Rayman Arena is NTSC exclusive. It didn't come out over here in Britland and Europe, because I was looking on eBay to say, oh, could I get a copy of the GameCube one? That looks different. No, I can't, unless I want to ship one over, and I don't care that much. So yeah, I literally learnt that about maybe 4 hours ago. That was something. I know it's different, but I didn't know that. So there you go. I learned a thing. Hello, hello, hello. So we got Brant, Goblin Bricks, and Hideki Nisha here so far. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Ooh, the music, the pirate music lasts slightly less than my countdown. How disappointing. We'll just have to listen to the whole thing again. You've seen this game at your local retro game store all the time. Where are you from? Are you from Britland? Because you didn't see it on GameCube. I learnt that. That's not a thing that we have. Oh, right, hang on. I gotta press the thing to do the other thing. Hey! I still have that random coat hanger there. Let's get rid of that before my friends bully me. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, so US. So yeah, it turns out there's like 3 versions of this game. Rayman Rush, which is the one I have. And then there's Rayman M, or Rayman Arena for PS2. And then there's Rayman Arena for GameCube and Xbox, which is like a totally different game. Well, not a totally different game, but it's a totally different version. I never played it, and I played like maybe a tiny little bit of it this afternoon just to test if it worked. And I thought, you know what? I'll do the old stream and gameplay footage stuff, because I think I fixed, well, I say I fixed the problem I had last week. I'm using a different emulator now. I've got to use Dolphin instead of PCSX2. So who knows? The same thing could happen again. Who knows? But yeah, I can kind of position my mic a bit better today. I've decided I can put it sideways so it doesn't cover the old camera. But yeah, as usual, there's not really a fat lot of plan going on here. Is that too bright? Or that's way too bright. Not a fat lot of planning on my part. It was either going to be this or more Spyro, whatever the hell that 4th one's called. I always forget. Dragonfly, something. It was either going to be this or that, and I chose this because why not? So anywho, before I go to... Oh, I haven't even set everything up properly. I haven't even set up the Dolphin to show up on stream. Oh wow, this is bad. I'm going to do this on the fly. Technical difficulties. I completely neglected to add Dolphin to Streamlabs. Huh. I don't even know how I change it without... Oh, there we go, studio mode. Right, we're doing this on the fly then, guys. Gameplay 4x3. I might just make a duplicate of that. And this is going to mess everything up. Shit, I didn't even think of any of this. I just assumed PCSX2 is everything, and I forgot this is a GameCube game. Interesting. Bear with me. I've got to... Yeah, technical difficulties. We'll just wing it. We can chat about Rayman. We can chat about whatever. I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza a bit more. Do I want to remove PCSX2? Yes. I totally forgot to do any of this. I can't believe it. Capture my game. I can't even remember what I'm doing. Add a new source. Dolphin. Might as well set this up if I do it again in future. What on earth am I looking at? Don't capture the audio. Or do capture the audio. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Capture specific window. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Whoops. I don't think it's working. Damn. Why did I not think of this? This is so stupid of me. I can't believe it. I thought of everything else. I thought to change the music and I forgot to do this. technical difficulties screen. Shall we do that? I haven't done that for a while. Yeah, let's go to my little technical difficulties screen. Stupidness! Yeah, I muted it so you couldn't hear me rambling to myself. I am muted. This is very silly. Yeah, I think... Here we go. If I press this, I've set up a shortcut now so that it should just go to here. Ho, there we go. Oh, I'm still in studio mode. God damn it. There we go. There we go. Huh, yeah. Okay. Even Streamlabs was telling me my mic was muted and I didn't even see that. So, yeah, there we go. Anywho, if I unpause the emulation, Dolphin's weird. It opens it up in like two windows. It's weird. I've got to like do this and then press that, and now you can hear it, right? There is game. We have game. I believe this is all I need, right? This is all. This is how it looks normally, right? It's not quite as 4x3 stretched. I don't know. You can't hear anything. You can't hear anything at all. Should be. It's coming through on. It's coming through on the stream mix. Should be working. I'm still muted. How? I'm not muted. Game is. should be able to hear that, but that's really loud now. Oh, wow. Everything's just... What the hell's going on? No. I can see... It's not working in Streamlabs. Ah, for fuck's sake. This whole thing's ruined. You can... Oh, my God. You can't see the game, though. I can tell you can't see the game because there's something playing on my screen that you can't see. This cutscene's really loud. Yeah, well, my plan was to play this and gather footage, so if it doesn't work, I'm just going to stop the stream. This is the problem. What if I do this? Yeah, but I need it to be full screen to capture footage, otherwise it won't work. My screen capture, it needs to be full screen, otherwise it won't work. Why? It's so weird. Why won't that capture the program? I can't even do it as game capture or window capture. And there's definitely audio coming through this thing. I'm gonna turn that down on my end. This cutscene's really loud, but that's weird. I mean, the only other dolphin screen I have is that, but that's the settings. We don't want that. That's useless. We don't need this. Explorer, Dolphin EXE. That's the only other option I have. Ah, whoa, okay. Capture method, Windows 10. Oh no. It's moving. It's moving. Okay, we have something. Yeah, capture method. I have to change that from bit to Windows 10, and it worked. That should do it. Oh, my controller. It's taken so long, my controller has... Oh, there we go. Ha! Ha! Yay! Can you hear that little beat? It's showing in Streamlabs that you can. But obviously I don't want anything too loud. YouTube Shorts don't work if the audio is too loud, you know what I mean? Wowie. Cool. So this is going to be like the one I did last week. I'm just going to spend an hour on like the one thing. This should be it. I believe we're good to go. Turn up my microphone a bit more. You just bought two very crazy games, Red Dead Redemption and Patrick Star Game. They're basically the same game, aren't they? Open world. There's no difference there. One's a GTA clone and another one's a GTA clone made by Rockstar. Something? Don't tell me you bought that Patrick Star Game just to get the platinum. Uh-oh. I can use my new screen for that. I set up a new screen. For YouTube Shorts, I can set my mic and game audio to record different channels. So then you just edit the... but what I do, I don't record the stuff within Streamlabs. I just download one massive MP4 of the whole stream from afterwards, because that's less computing power required on my end. Yeah, I've always had problems with any OBS or Streamlabs, because Streamlabs is OBS. If I record anything using OBS, it never goes well for me. Something, or either the bitrate is too high, or if you set it to slightly less, then you know I'm serious, because I'm using the old pen. Listen here, yeah, listen. I've tried it. No, I've tried it, but I don't know, anything to do with OBS. If I capture footage, whoa, it's the cutscene's playing again. Oh, the one that you guys missed before. Whoa, it's moving, let's fucking go. Oh, there we go. It's all right. Anywho, yeah. I'm on screen recording duty as we go. So there's going to be bits of me concentrating, bits of me not. It shouldn't take too much concentration because I have basically played through the PS1 version of this like 2 days ago. So do I have weak PC hardware? I wouldn't say so, but I don't want to push anything too hard. I mean, I broke my stream tonight already by doing nothing. So it's more of a this guy kind of thing. Technology doesn't like me sometimes, so... Ooh, let me turn my audio up. I'm going to be shouting over my own ears now. Got to get footage of the main menu, right? Oh, wowie. Now, this is very different. You haven't had that issue. Probably, if I took enough time to really look at it... Oh, I can... Oh, it's a Rayman game, so I have to do this. That's how I do things. If I took the time to go through all the settings, play as Weird Fairy. Joke's on you, I haven't unlocked it yet. I don't like that character. She makes weird noises and I hate it. What have we got in the extras menu? Cinematics. Controller. That doesn't look anything like the controller I'm using. Oh, there's different control schemes for... Credits, cinematics... All right. It's like proper cinematics, I guess. There isn't in the PS1 and 2 versions. Absolute madman. That'd be me. I'm playing the version of the game I'm not supposed to. This is the forbidden one. Obstacle racing. Beginner. Oh, I don't like the way Rayman's breathing down my ear. I'm playing as the henchman first, by the way. What is this? Why is this one forbidden? This one's forbidden because it didn't release in Europe or the UK. This is NTSC, so this is like the one that I can't normally play. Right, let's grab that. PC version has cooler background in the menu. Would that be the same menu as the PS1 and 2 versions where it like flies through the tunnel? Because I'm not a big fan of that. The music from the game is quiet. It's a difficult one to balance. It's the GameCube and the Xbox version. I believe the PS2 version came out in America as well, but the GameCube and the Xbox versions came out later, and it's basically an entirely different version of the game. It's got different menus, slightly different. I've played one level of this so far, and straight away the first level's got differences too. So I think they just made like another version of the game, but put the same box art on it. It's weird. This is part of why I want to play it. I want to find out for myself. I may or may not do a video on it. That's kind of why I'm gathering footage. I've seen, by the way, Zen, isn't there like a mod for this where somebody's done, there's like an online mode now, like a definitive edition or something? Oh, don't make me look into that. Is that something else I have to look into? I'm not doing it. These days, you use a Hyperkin Xbox wired controller that's a total recreation of the original Xbox S controller. Oh, I saw those. Yeah, they did the Duke controller as well, didn't they? I'm using this. This is my go-to PC controller. I love the DualShock 4. I think I prefer it to the DualSense, but these are harder to come by, like official ones. And this is like a V2 controller. Hey, I can use the new camera. This is a V2 controller where it's got that like light. Look at that dust is on it. Good lord. It's got that light on the front. So that's how I can tell it's like a version 2 controller. It's way lighter than the original DualShock 4 too. So yeah, I like it. It's good. Yeah, Zen, I know of it because I use Launchbox to get all of my box arts and PNGs for games, and it's listed on there, so I never went any further than looking it up, but a bunch of Rayman people follow me, so they could probably tell me. You got one of those, not sure if it's got that light thingy though, but it's blue. Yeah, so I've got the original DualShock 4 from when the PS4 launched, but when was that? That was 2013, so I was like 10 years ago. No, it was even longer than that. I'm old. It was 13 years ago, and that game's been battered. That controller's been battered over the years. Probably when I played Insane Trilogy. Yeah, the sticks were drifting. The right trigger's completely broken. I tried to fix it, and I bought this probably about a year ago, and yeah, it's pretty good. You wanted to cover this game on the second channel too. It has joystick support on older hardware. That's cool, because most older PC games, they just make you do WASD, don't they? DualShock 4's become a bit of a classic. You do remember Hyperkin even released recreations of the Xbox 360 controllers. I remember that too. I still have a fairly decent quality 360 controller because I think someone was getting rid of a console of theirs or something, and I asked to have the controller or something. I think one of my friends gave it me. So I still have a decent Xbox 360 controller. Anywho, where is my mouse? It's hidden because I'm using the, what is it? The Dolphin. I forget what this thing's called. So I'm going to preemptively record the screen for this because I think there was a cutscene that played before, which is totally new. There it is. That's really loud. What the hell was that, by the way? Was that like some messed up looking glow box? Right. And there's that weird fairy woman. I don't know why they didn't put Lee in it. She's in the promo art. Some older PC games allowed controllers and joysticks over the sound card's game port. That's cool. You should just do a video on that. How does that work? Because old PC tech is alien to me. See, now that sounds like it's way too loud for the stream. Like, can you hear me over that? That seems really loud. Yeah, you should do a video about... Oh, this is cool. You get like a sweeping camera throughout the whole... This is actually worth watching. You don't get anything like this in the other versions. It's definitely a little bit different too. There's like audience members as well. There's like little Glowbox kids at the side like cheering you on. That's kind of cool. You can hear me clearly. That's good. Right, here we go. So it's done a lap. I might do that for every... Oh, is this... Press triangle the game. Here we go. Oh, look at this. There's only 2 people in the race. PS2 version has 4. Whoa, okay. Oh, he's already... Bloody hell. This game is so loud in my ear. This is ridiculous. I feel like no one's going to be able to hear me. Oh. I was trying to go up above. Slightly different layouts. Let's go this way. Up here. You can't even hear the game. Oh my gosh. This is the worst audio mixing for a game I've played in ages. This sounds really loud in my ears. I will try and finish the race and then I'll alter it. I'll alter the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Hang on. It's showing up on my side though, unless this is a dolphin thing. Like, I can see it in Streamlabs. You can't hear anything at all. No music, nothing at all. I will finish the race and look into it. Also, my controller's got vibration on and I hate it. Alright, let's go this way. A bit of variety, mix it up a bit. It's very quiet. Okay. This is bizarre. Also, that's a new person. Hello. Saber the Wolf 64. Hello. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, look at this. I've absolutely kicked his ass. He's so far away. Never mind. Oh, you go through a portal. That's weird. All those low-res Glowbox kids. Why did it show... Oh, it was dark Glowbox. Everyone's got their own little symbol. That's cool. Next selection. Next round. Level selection. Next round. Yeah, whatever. I'll just stop recording there. Weird. I'll turn up the volume on my end then, but that's weird. I can see it clear as day. Hang on. My game audio is quiet, but still audible. My mic audio is good. You can hear the game audio just fine, but it is on the quieter side. Okay, it's weird. It like normally I don't have to crank anything up this loud. It's at like 50%. That's not much louder than me speaking. It's not much louder than me being... Your percentage is higher than mine. What's going on? Hang on. I'll let me get my mouse over to me audio software thingamy. Yeah, I can see it glitches out a little bit. Why is that then? Ah, wait, no. No. I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know. I can't alter the menu while I'm looking at this either. It's weird. My microphone's fine. The game audio's fine. Something's up. I don't know. Weird. I'll just turn it up then. I don't know. Whatever. As I say, I just get a bit kind of anxious of the fact that you might not be able to hear me in any recordings I possibly make. But well, when I download the big MP4, but it doesn't really matter. You can make the game later. Can you make the game later? You can't see it. Oh, hang on. I've just realised I don't even have the thing that shows all of the messages either. Only the top chat. There we go. Excuse me. We got Subtoad P2 here too. Hello. Good job. I saw that. Turn the game up. You can't hear me. Meh. Dark Glow Box. This character is exclusive to the Xbox and GameCube version. He is? Okay. I wasn't sure if he was going to show up in the PS2 version. The idea with the PC version of this game is that 2 players can play in hot seat mode. One would control by using the keyboard, the other a joystick using that game port you mentioned. What? So it's single player, but you both play what? Oh, it swaps like Donkey Kong Country. I get it. Interesting. Yeah, old PC tech is just totally alien to me. Didn't have a PC at all when I was younger. If I did, it could only do word processing. So, yeah. Now, I actually don't know which one I've got selected here. I'm guessing it's the yellow one. Level selection, next round. You can hear that, right? The chat's still working, right? Or I hope so. I might need to alter the height of this camera as well. I feel like when I'm looking at the chat, I'm like looking over my glasses. So, I don't know. Many things to change and do. We've got 13 people here, though. Hello, hello. I'm just going to attempt to do next round and see what happens. I don't know. Game audio is good. Here we go. Here's hoping. I like that picture of all the cast. It's a nice clear image of the Henchman 1000 as well. Like, I could never really make out what he was in the PS1 and 2 versions. It's just a cool bit of history, this is. It's a spin-off of Rayman 2. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's the next level. Am I always against the same guy? Part of the reason I... Oh, actually, that was before. When I played this the other day, I was swapping character each time, so I might do that just to get a bit of variety with the characters. Also, I want to find out if Razorbeard and Tilly do this annoying audio thing whenever you go over a booster, because in the PS1 version, if you play as Razorbeard or Tilly, it's the worst thing in the world. Every time you go over a booster, it goes... Right, here we go. We're doing the thing. I'm doing this way. Screw that guy. Oh, I messed it up anyway, never mind. You're playing Uncharted 2 on Crushing right now. Wow. It's, I've never gone through any of those games on Crushing. I'm too scared. I do need to play Uncharted 2, though. I played Uncharted 1 about 2 months ago. It was my plan, but I just didn't get around to it. Oops, didn't mean to touch it on for me. Okay, this has got the bouncy stuff from the PS2 version, which I want to use here. I want to go that way. Oh, that sucks. You have to... There we go. Yeah, it's a weird game. Its skill ceiling is very low. Like, I already feel like I'm about as good as I can be at this game. Alright, we're going this way. We're doing it proper. It's very stop and start. And I keep instinctively pressing square, which is not the button I need to press, because GameCube. You love how it switches music? Yes, I love this too. Many notes have been made about the PS2 version, because the PS1 version only plays the music of who you're playing as, regardless of who's winning. So when I played the PS2 version, like, last week, it was like, whoa, cool. But the PS2 version has 4 players, so it switches more often. It's really frantic until, well, until you get in a position like this where you just absolutely dominating the computer character. Like, that's it. You're going to be hearing the robot pirate music now. We got another person in chat. We got a new person. Oh. The number of races increases with each cup and includes the character / skin you unlock after beating it. Oh, cool. So it's like Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. It will, like, mix up the skins. Well, that actually makes me want to finish this version. I was only going to, like, play it for a bit, but that's cool. Well, that makes sense then. Straight away, I was thinking that's disappointing that there's only 2 people here. Oh, that's really tight. There we go. You can definitely hear me over this noise. This is like the loudest game I've ever played. Wow. Yeah, that's insanely loud. I've actually got the audio lower for me than I have for you guys, which is not the norm. Maybe I'll just crank my microphone to maximum. You think you also had a demo disc for Alfred Chicken on the same disc? I've got the Rayman Rush demo disc. I've no idea what was on it, but I have played a demo of Alfred Chicken, so that is probably the same demo disc. But I'm going to dig that demo disc out because, like, you know, I think I mentioned it on the stream before, but with Rayman Rush, I had to take the magazine to the game store to, like, tell them what the game was because I wanted to buy Rayman Rush, and they had no idea what the hell I was talking about. It was so annoying. Also, hello, we got Moonbeam7776. That might be a new person. You might be, or you might have been here last week. I don't know. Don't know. I feel like I'm really low down the screen. That's better, isn't it? I suppose. Loud and clear, but the audio is lower. It's really weird. This is the weird... I don't know if it's a dolphin thing or what. I don't know. There's no audio at the moment, by the way. This menu doesn't have any audio. It's just when I'm in the game, it's so damn loud. Like, all the sound effects, I feel like I'm having to shout over myself. Yeah, weird. Weird setup. But anywho, I'm still within the game window, so I'm just gonna... I am going to go to level selection because I want to keep mixing up the characters. As much as I like the henchman, I'm not going to keep playing as him. I want a bit of variety. I wonder if Razorbeard's wife is in this version. That was such a random addition as well. Yeah, my audio is at 40%. That's like so loud. You can hear the game, but I'm definitely coming in louder. Well, that's the plan. You know, I kind of try and level my streams the same way I level my videos, where you can hear, like, the music just kind of beneath me, but it's a lot harder to kind of gauge it when I'm doing it live. Why does Rayman look like he longs for death on the loading screen? He probably does. This is like the 3rd time he's been in this game. Is that enough? We're making him run around the same tracks a 3rd time. Now, I'm curious... Can I change character and retain progress? Oh, I haven't unlocked any skins yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to seeing those. I'm going to be Razorbeard because he's cool. Yes, you retain progress. Good. You've been here a few times. I apologise. I have a goldfish memory, and you've said something else that I missed. You missed this style of game. Why can't they make unironically make an Uncharted game look like this instead of uber realism? You know, an Uncharted game with arcade controls would be really fun. I mean, it's kind of got arcade controls anyway, but this is kind of, it mirrors what I think. I want more games, more often, looking worse. No, I'm not joking. Like just put another Corn Kids out. Like get a big studio to make like a Corn Kids kind of game every 6 months. Do it. You can't get over how Dark Glowbox's music sounds like Rugrats music from hell. That was in a video, maybe it was Nitro Rad? I'm sure that was exactly the wording as well. You remember playing this game on a PS2 at a friend's house or something, then trying to rent it, but then you think you got Rayman 2 or something, and then you spent years wondering what that game was. Yeah, well, this is like a spin-off of Rayman 2. I don't know if that's what caused the confusion. back then because it was a spin-off. But I distinctly remember, I must have been like 7 or 8 or 9 or something, but I went into this game store and told them I wanted to buy Rayman Rush, and they had no idea. And I didn't bother playing it. I got it on hand. Where's my button? This has been in my Rayman 3 video. Oh, and my Rayman 2 video, because it's got like a triple pack of all 3. Until last week, I've never played Rayman M because I knew it was like a kind of PS2 version of Rayman Rush, and I just thought, what's the point? I've played Rayman Rush. So it's kind of interesting to play that version. Which I'm still in the process of, but I'm not going to live stream that. I just thought I'd live stream this one because this is totally new. This is like, you know, well, it's not totally new, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Is Rayman Revolution a remake of 2? It is. It's in my Rayman 2 video. Not to be that guy to say, remember to subscribe and watch my videos, but yeah, it's the PS2 version of Rayman 2, but it's got the opposite problem of the PS1, because the PS1 version cut loads of stuff out, so it's like half the game, whereas Rayman Revolution is that the one? What was this? That's the one you rented. Wait, where? Oh, there we go. It pops up in my chat a bit. It's weird. My chat that I can read, it pops up quicker in my preview window of the stream. That's so weird. Yeah, that's what you rented. There you go then. Yeah, so it's like, it's Rayman 2, but it's got like a sort of Banjo-Kazooie style hub world, but it doesn't really work because the game wasn't really designed to have that. And then they put elements of the hub world into the levels. Like, they put mini bosses at the end of levels that didn't have mini bosses in, and it's just too much. It's so interesting. Like, you know, I played through it for my video, but yeah, I'm probably never going to play that version again. I want to play the N64 version of Rayman 2 because I can play it on my Switch. I'm probably going to do that soon. You wish you had this pack. Yeah, we got a few of these. There's a Prince of Persia one as well. I've got it down there. I got my Prince of Persia triple pack from a charity shop for £3. Never played any of them, but I have it. That's my problem with every game I own. Anyway, I selected Razorbeard, so I'm going to do Dark Sewer. That's the one we want, right? Shocked Rayman 2 isn't on modern consoles now with how often it was ported back in the day. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Like, they port Assassin's Creed to everything. Like, you can get Assassin's Creed 2 on Switch and everything now, but they just... Well, you can get Rayman 2 on there, but it's not a port. It's just... Goblin Bricks, you had a Crash triple pack. That was a thing? What was in that? What was in that? The Twinsanity, Nitro Kart, and Tag Team? That seems to be the only 3 I could think would work, right? They wouldn't put the Titans games in that collection. Anyway. What does this menu represent anyway? So there's like 3 races and then a cup or something? Why is there 4 cup? Oh, there are 4 sets of levels. What the hell? Alright. Twinsanity, Nitro Kart, and Tag Team Racing. Okay, weird. Yeah, where's my Prince of Persia one? Let's have a look. We're doing this now. We got me reminiscing. Where's my Prince of Persia one? I'm in a P, QRST. I can't even find it. It's so dark. Oh, here it is. It's the giant box. Oh, it's like branded differently too. It's not like... It's actually got way better branding than the Rayman one. That. It's like, I don't know if that artwork is from one of them in the trilogy or if that was made specifically, but this is a way cooler box. And because it's a fat box like this, it comes with all 3 manuals. Which I remember pointing out in my Rayman 3 video, I think. I didn't get a manual for any of these, because it's just a normal sized case. So, yeah. The 3 races are 1 cup. Oh, okay then. You don't have any, like, special qualifier thing at the end then, I guess. My lighting is so, like, I don't know. It seems so overblown. I don't get it. Maybe if I just push that back a bit. I think it's because my camera auto adjusts, I think. I don't know. I might look into this in the future. That's quite a different case for the PS2 bundle. Yeah, it's better too, because... Can you still hear the game, by the way? I can hear it. But anyway, yeah, I hate this. The Rayman one, it has all 3 games just stacked on top of each other. So, like, whichever ones you keep on top are going to get more scratched. And it doesn't come with any manuals. At least this didn't, but I'm pretty sure I bought this from an actual game store, so I don't know what... Yeah, there's a slot for the manuals, but I don't think there's enough room for them. Whereas this one, it has each game in its own little compartment. Yeah. That's how the Crash one was too. Yeah, I hate it. Plus, if that case ever, like, snaps or breaks, then that's, well, same with this one. It's, like, a very specific case, you know. I don't know where I'd find another one of those. Should have a little 3 spindle bit. What's it? Look, what, like the Prince of Persia one? The Odyssey Pack, Triple Pack, is a Ubisoft one for PSP. Driver 76, Prince of Persia, and something else random. I imagine it would have been the Splinter Cell. They did a Splinter Cell... it wasn't a port, but it was like a Sam having flashbacks of his past, and it was like that's how they kind of rejigged a few levels into it. I didn't play it, but I think I've seen it on PSN or something. Yeah. What do we think of that full screen wide webcam thing, by the way? I kind of just set that up like quickly, like maybe a couple days ago. I thought it would be funny for funny like reaction shots, but it's good for talking about game cases. Anywho, right, Dark Sewer, we're doing it. I don't like the way that when you select something, that the little icon, it kind of goes onto it and then goes, good. Don't like it. Don't like that.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions in the Grand Slam. The obstacle course. 3 laps around the track.
Did I not?
Boosts, jumps, slides, oh yeah, shortcuts.
Did I not? I've already seen this. What is this? I've already seen that. Splinter Cell Essentials. It wasn't that. It sucks. And you only played it last week. That's a funny timing. Yeah. I've not played any of the Splinter Cell games before Conviction. I've played Conviction and Blacklist. And it was good. Is this not the level I just did? Does it always pit you against the same character then? It seems like I'm always up against Dark Glowbox. Doesn't matter who I pick. This is why you choose next round. What, does it put you against somebody else? I'm sure I did next round first time, right? Yeah, because when I played as the henchman, I played as the henchman 2 times in a row. I did next round for that one, I think. You have a DVD set of Pokemon Johto League Champions, and that has all 6 DVDs stacked on top of one another. Oh, I hate it when stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you can have like a physical release of this thing, and then they just give it to you in the worst possible way. Ugh, I don't like it. Joe the Orc is here. Hello, welcome. I'm just letting this do a little fly through of the level because it's kind of cool. Oh, it plays the cinematic because I changed character. Right, okay. Well, I don't need to capture footage of it, so I know not to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Damn. I keep pressing square to fire the orb. Now that ramp I just went down, on the PS1, it was a set of stairs, so it would like slow you down if you went down that ramp. That was weird. No, I'm standing here and doing this. There we go. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Hello! I've never seen that before. Also, something else I like about this game is... Oh, hang on. Whoa, what is this? Whoa! I like how they recontextualize how everybody's like moves work, because they clearly made the game to work for Rayman. So they made like Razorbeard like flip his arms around like a helicopter. It's just cool. Oh shit. Evil Glowbox is ahead of me. I like his boost animation. He spins like Tasmanian Devil. Kind of cool. Oh, Razorbeard's still doing that annoying noise that I hate, but it's nowhere near as obnoxious. Alright, I'm ahead. Also, the sliding animation, like they have to like contextualize everything for everyone. So Razorbeard like stands on his leg, and I think that's cool. His little pirate peg leg. I'm going this way again. I don't care. I'm doing it. Except for this. This is annoying. That's crap. No. This seems way more colourful as well. Like, I'm sorry I can't engage with the chat much, but I hope to make up for it in between the races. But yeah, this seems way more colourful compared to the PS2 version and the PS1. Like, they've definitely dialed up the saturation. I'm gonna go... Oh, shit, I was gonna go that way. There we go. I'm way ahead of that guy. It's fine. Oh, right. I feel like my eyes are gonna explode. There's like so much brightness and colour on the screen. I don't know if that's just because I'm so used to... Oh, no. We're going the long way. Oh, no. He's gonna catch up to me. He's gonna catch up to me. No! Sorry, guys. I will look at the chat afterwards. I don't want to let Dark Glowbox win at this point. Oh, I wanted to go up there. Is this it? I did the thing. There we go. We're through the portal. Hang on. Let's have a look-see. My experience with Rayman Arena. So I've played Rayman Rush as a kid. I played Rayman 2. I played Rayman M from that trilogy pack. I don't know if you was here when I was showing it. I played Rayman M for the first time a couple of days ago. I haven't finished it yet, but I probably will because it's pretty short. And then this is like a totally different version of the game that only came out in America, I think. So I just thought I'd check it out on stream. Also, I think I use that font these days where it says player 1 wins. I think I have that font. Rayman M had this weirdly silent feel to it that's not here in this version. Yeah, it was kind of glitchy, I think, especially on the PS1 with Rush. The music would just cut out, or the sound effects would cut out, and you'd just play the whole race with like one or the other. It was weird. Hang on, let's have a look. True Game Freak, you started with Conviction too. Been trying the older games lately. If you do yourself, the series is best on Xbox, except the first, which has a fan-made mod on PC. I do mean to play them. It's annoying. I think, weren't Ubisoft going to remake the first Splinter Cell? I'm pretty sure that's what they were doing. And they cancelled it alongside that Prince of Persia remake. It's weird. Like, Ubisoft have got a lot of like decent IP, but they just either don't do anything with it, or they develop the whole thing and cancel it when it's like 12 seconds away from coming out. It's weird. Oh, Angel Cat's here. Hello. You were here last week. The game looks fun. It's all right. I'm not going to say it's amazing. It probably doesn't help I'm playing through 3 versions of the game, but yeah, it's all right. Dennis says, you always thought this game was so interesting. Like, are there 3D platformer racing games like this? Yeah, I looked up earlier. I've seen one before called Mad Dash Racing, which is on Xbox, and that's got like a bunch of like giant muscular animals in. Like, there's like a rhino and a hippo or something on the front cover. And then I found out about one earlier, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. But I did search for it on YouTube, so if I look up my search history, it'll come up. There's a game on PS1 called Running Wild, which is like a running platformer game. It didn't look great. I just looked at some footage of it. It didn't look great. I don't know much about it. Oh, Sonic R. Yeah, of course, Sonic R. That's probably the most famous one. I've never played Mad Dash Racing, by the way. I saw it in a shop once, and I didn't buy it, and I've never seen it since, but I don't think it's rare or anything. And then another one, which I wouldn't recommend, because it sucks ass, but there's the weird... Is it here? Oh, no, it's on the other shelf at the other end of the room. I'm not grabbing it. They did that weird licensed tie-in game for Ants, the DreamWorks film, Ants. They did a racing game for that. It's terrible, but sometimes you do the races on foot, and ironically, they're like the least worst part of the game. They felt okay, but yeah, the drive it sucks. What about Go-Go, Hypergrind, and Whacked for Xbox? I don't know those. I will look them up. I probably won't look them up on the stream, but I'll look them up. In fact, I will jot that down because I will forget otherwise. What was it called? Where are we? Go-Go, Hypergrind. And Whacked. And then I'm just going to put bracket Xbox. Interesting. You've got Mad Dash Racing. Apparently you can unlock Gex in that one. That's cool. Gex was in a really weird spot by that point, because like he wasn't in any games at all. Mad Dash Racing looks exactly like what an original Xbox game should look like. Yeah, that's when I saw it, I thought that. It's like the most video game I've ever picked up. Mad Dash Racing, that's the racing game from Crystal Dynamics. Oh, there we go. That explains it then. That's why you can unlock Gex. They made it. They made that game. That's interesting. I'm going to be playing the Gex games at some point. I bought the trilogy. What did I think of Down South? The purple grinning bean game. You mentioned it to me years ago. Was it years ago? Surely it wasn't that long ago. Don't tell me that. I haven't played it. I put the demo on my Steam account and I haven't played it. Oh no. How long ago was that? Oh no. Time passes too quick, man. We're already in June. Those two Xbox games aren't platformer racers, but they are quite interesting and strange titles. We got another person here, Spacey McSpacer. You know a few other on-foot racing games. Iridium Runners is one of them, and it's odd because it was a 2008 PS2 exclusive from the developers of Rough Trigger. I'm writing that down. What? Iridium Racers. It rings a bell. 2008 PS2 game. That's like Jinx on the PS1. That came out in 2003. When I played that for my video, I was like, what the hell is this game doing in 2003? Iridium Racers PS2. Interesting. I need to keep bits of paper around for streams in the future because this is cool. You would love it if someone made a mod for Mario 64 to turn it into a racing game. Could you imagine a racing game with schmovement? That would be cool. You just watched my Jinx video 2 days ago. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm like bigging myself up, but sometimes I watch my own videos back to remind myself how I make videos, because it takes me so long to make videos these days that I get to it and I'm like, how do I like pace videos again? So sometimes I watch my own videos. Right. Even though I'm going to get the cutscene, I am going to say, oh, go to podium. Okay. Actually, I'm going to record this then, because that could be something cool. Saving to my non-existent GameCube card. Nice. I want to start recording just before it finishes. There we go. Hopefully. Oh, you get like a proper environment. But you're the only person here. Oh no, there we go. He's sad. Looks like he's kind of humping the floor a bit, but... I don't know what this music is, but I kind of like it. I win a new character. Cool. I'll let this spin around a little bit. You remember you have a Persona Rhythm game in a 3-game collection on PS4. Has 2 of the games on disc stacked on top of one another in an art book. Ooh. Yeah, there's... Oh, hang on, what's this? Next Cup statistic. Oh, I want to look at statistics. Oh, I've unlocked Dark Glow. Oh, so I'm guessing you win against whoever you win against. So I'm guessing I'll be going up against that annoying fairy character next. So there's like difficulties as well. Race. Obstacle. Yeah, so I've probably got to do everything in beginner. Look at his face. He's just standing there having a great time. He's looking a bit creepy, but... That's like me when, I don't know, I'm in McDonald's looking at the cheeseburger. Give me cheeseburger. Girl, pretty lady. I think I'll play as Rayman next. This is a Rayman game. It is. There he is. There is the Rayman. Why didn't they do a Ray Woman as another character? Like, surely that's a go-to one. Why is Batilla not in this game? Why is Lee not in this game? You look at your old videos to remind yourself how not to make videos whenever I do that again. Yeah, well, I'm definitely, I need to lower this camera. I'm looking at the footage of me and I'm in the corner like, Maybe I'll sit like this. Maybe I'll do it like this. There we go. Keep my back straight. Screenshot that dark glow box and draw my own little avatar over it. I mean, that sounds like something I would do. Whoa, what am I doing down here? I had this thing I was going to do the other day. Like, I mentioned it to someone, and now that I've mentioned it, I keep thinking about it. If Zenta's in the chat, he'll remember. It was only yesterday, but there's that Castle Crashers game where they did a DLC where you can draw your own custom character, and I was going to get my OC in Dreams and get all the body parts and screenshot them and then compress it down so it was like a sprite from Donkey Kong Country. It would take so much work, but like the idea is in my head now and I can't not think about it. Dark Glowbox is like Glowbox fused with Taz from Looney Tunes. I did like his little spinny thing when he was boosting. That was kind of cool. Running Wild is another... Ah, yeah, so I just wrote that. That might have been just before you got here, Spacey. Running Wild is an on-foot racing game. 1998 PS1 game about weird human-animal hybrids published by Universal. And it has a sticker saying from the producers of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, so I looked that up this afternoon. I found out that game existed this afternoon. And, yeah, I straight away I saw the little sticker. And I was like, that's hilarious. Because, like, Naughty Dog had already moved on from that point. Curious6410 is here. Hello. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hello. Hi. But yeah, that was just hilarious. And then what? A few months later, they put out Spyro. I played it last week and I forget what it was called. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. They put that out. Yeah, from the producers of Spyro 3. But everyone was disappointed with that. You'll be off now. Good to see. Wish me well, especially with the mad temperatures in the coming week. Yes. Yeah, I could probably get away with opening my window now, but my neighbour's dog is going to start barking in probably 5 minutes, so I won't be doing that. It's like Crash Bash. What is like Crash Bash? This is more of a racing game if you're comparing this to Crash Bash. Go. Yeah, so it's just 3 races, and then you get like a little podium animation. Summer is coming. Yes, in Britain it will last a grand total of 4 hours, probably. So I think we'll be alright. What am I doing? Beach level. Oh, this plays every time. It's the same one every time. That's weird. But yeah, we got Curious6410 here. I remember you used to do all those Skylanders videos back in the day. How long ago was that? That was a long time ago now. Oh, it's Glowbox but Strawberry. Are we just playing as different versions of Glowbox then? Oh, because there's multiple difficulties. So I have to go through the whole game multiple times just to get all the characters. Not a fan of that. Won't be doing that. It's like Crash Bash. You mean Crash Tag Team Racing? This, meh. This is more racing than I get, because Crash Tag Team Racing is an odd one. The racing in that game is not very good either. Last time I played Tag Team Racing, it's just, it feels automated, even though it's not. There's no skill involved in racing in that game. Then again, there's not much skill involved in this either. This ain't amazing. Right, I got a nice run through the level there. Wait, there we go. Run, you limbless bastard. I think I just hit him off the bounce pad, I think. Right. This is... There we go. It's a very noisy game. Every time anything happens, I feel like my ears are going to explode. There's like a constant audience there. Oh, there's a little bit in the middle there. Cool. Rayman just keeps yelling, yeah, every 2 seconds. Yeah, 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 way. Hit the thing. Go, go, go. The Rayman voice actor is just going all out. Either that, they've just got a shitload of clips from Rayman 2. Oh, it's such a stop and start feeling game. I felt this about all of them so far. You don't get any momentum. If you jump out of a boost, you just kind of like stop. I can't even tell what that button does. That one there. Oh, it's platforms. Oh, right. We got Rayman's sick banjo music as well. Run, Forrest, run! Run, Rayman, run! Rush, Rayman, rush! Go, go, go. Wait, did I just... Is there a taunt button? Did I just make him say yeehaw with it? I don't know. I just can't shake the feeling I'm already like as good as I could possibly be at this game. I've only played like 3 levels. It's a shame. I like the vibes though. Rayman 2 is like, even if they did another spin-off of Rayman 2, I'd probably like it to some extent. Alright, grab that. We're doing it shortcut style. There we go. I will look at the chat some more once I've done this. The water slows you down way more. You could boost through the water if you landed and did a boost on the PS1. I don't know about the PS2. Weirdly enough, it sounds like you want this to be more like Sonic Unleashed of all things. At least the day level. I've only played a little bit of that, I guess. It's been ages. I bought a digital copy of it on the Xbox when they made it backwards compatible. Sonic is another one of those things I need to play a little bit more of. I was briefly the other day playing Shadow Generations because that went on PS Plus. I played a little bit of it, but I don't know Shadow as well as I do Sonic, and I barely know Sonic. I just know he played by John Wick in movie. John Wick movie. Shadow. John Wick. And also there's a toy of him that has the Batman costume on where I work. Which was like, whoa. Why? Right. I did the thing. I recorded the thing. This is not as noisy as Sonic R. Yeah, Sonic R, you've got that perpetual loud woman shouting down your ear for the whole first race. That cinematic plays for the whole obstacle course mode, and there's different cinematics for each mode. Oh, well, at least I know I don't need to record that cinematic, like, because, you know, I'm capturing footage as I go, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to miss any cutscenes, but if it's a replay, I can replay them in the menu as well, so it's not really a big problem. You always found it cool that they had to design every character around Rayman's moveset from Rayman 2. Yeah, one thing I know, like, one thing I learned this week was that the henchman in this game and on the PS2, he glides by using like a jetpack that comes out of it. He's got like a flap on his back and the jetpack comes out. But on the PS1, that's not there. So he just jumps in the air and he goes, and there's nothing going on. And like for years, I was like, why does he just hover? It looks like he's just hanging from a piece of string or something. But yeah, he's got a jetpack. That was kind of interesting to learn this week. Sonic Unleashed on PC released at the wrong time. You just completed it on Xbox, so you still haven't tried the port yet. I had the same thing with Shadow Generations. I had probably about a month before that was announced, I finished Sonic Generations for the first time on PC. And then they announced the remaster, and I was like, well, you're welcome, guys. I'm not playing that. Same thing happened with Luigi's Mansion 2 on Switch. I'd finished it, and then about a week later, they did a Nintendo Direct and said, oh, it's coming in HD on Switch. And I was like, great, cool, nice. Funny. I'm going to do level selection again, because I want different character. Who shall I be? Glowbox or the Teensy or Dark Glowbox? And I could have that crazy psychotic spinning move. Sorry, did I not just win that one? The water canyon, did I not just do that? Oh no, okay. They look so similar. They should use different pictures. Why are they exclusively using a picture of the start and stop line in every single one? Like, some of these levels have got more distinct locations than that. Like Nebulous Tower, why would you not have a picture of the tower? That's weird. Teensies or Glowbox. Have I played as everybody else? Yeah. I kind of want to play as him. He looked funny. He amused me. We're playing as Dark Clover. He spins too. It's cool. Alright. Oh, man. Eyeballs falling apart. Revamped, updated versions aren't always the best, though. Don't fix something that's not broken. Yeah, if it's mechanical... If it's like... it's weird, because, like... What was that one that came out recently? They did the Oblivion remaster, where they basically just put shitloads of really nice graphics on top of the broken game engine that runs Oblivion, and it's like, well, yeah, but... And then what? It stutters because it's like Unreal Engine 5 or something, and it's like, well, now you've just made like a version that runs worse. I still haven't played it because I don't even think it, like, technically it looks better, but like it doesn't have the same charm. It's weird. When something like this is weird though, this is like they made a whole other version of the game. There's 3 versions of this game, and it's really weird. It's like they took what they did with Rayman 2, where the PS1 version is like a demake, and the PS2 version is a remake, and then there's the Dreamcast one in the middle, and they just did it again with this racing game, and it's really weird. Very bizarre. Ubisoft are weird, though. They're perpetually weird. Oh, we got that cutscene again. Shut up. Shut up. You might have been mistaken by the amount of races. I think it increases on a harder difficulty. I'm guessing because there was 2 difficulty options. There was their beginner and pro. I'm guessing if you do them all on pro, you get something else. Because I'm probably going to be up against Strawberry Glowbox again. It's kind of weird. It's literally just Glowbox but Strawberry. I'm going to let it do the camera run through. I kind of like the camera run throughs. If there's glitches and lags, fix it. But don't do traffic upgrades when it's not needed. Oh, graphic upgrades when it's not needed. Yeah, I quite like it. Like, you know, if they could just get some of these older games, bump up the resolution. As much as I would like a full-on remake of Rayman 2, I'd be quite happy to just have like an up-resed version of like the Dreamcast version and slap that on PS5 or something. That would be cool. Or a Rayman 2 collection. I said like this last week they could put multiple versions of Rayman 2 and then just slap the different versions of Rayman Arena on a disc, and that'd be pretty cool. You unlock more stuff on Pro, yes, excellent. I don't know if I'm going to do that. It doesn't seem like I'm going to have that much fun to play through the whole game twice, but who knows. Oh, he's gone. He's out of here. Oh, my... Oh, wow. He's way faster than me. No! Oh, I think I've just managed to cut him off completely. Ha! I don't know what I just did, but... This level's totally different as well. This doesn't look like anything I've played on either of the other 2 versions. I like his spin move. Fills me with joy. Cartoon creatures spinning around like that, that's good. We like it. What the hell is his glide? Hang on, I need to make him glide again in a minute. Is he supposed to have an invisible umbrella? What is that? Or is he just doing the old Superman? What is that? Let's make it... What is that? Invisible umbrella, that's what I'm going for. Right, what's this do? There we go. That is a good shortcut. I like that one. Oh, I can't reach it for if I don't. That seems like I should be able to reach that. Oh well. Here we go. Here we go. Don't know what his glide move is, but I like it. I'm a fan. I think it's an umbrella, because there's like a sound effect of an umbrella opening when you do that. Unless there's like a weird graphical bug because I'm emulating this. Oh, that's what the bounce pad's for. Go up here. Cool. Oh, that was good. There we go. That was kind of broken, but I like it. How far you can reach. That's kind of like Rayman 2. You have almost infinite range with the purple lungs. I like it. This definitely feels like the most polished version of this game I've played this week. It's definitely... Oh, no, it's not even in order of release, because the PS1 version is like a demake, isn't it? It came out later. Yeah, that PS1 version is buggy. Running on platforms that just, like, clip into existence and stuff. Dark Glow Box has the mime umbrella. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen a game character glide with an invisible mime umbrella. I am a fan of that. I like it. Level selection again, please. Gonna keep mixing it up. We'll play as normal Glow Box now. And then I get another character. But will it mean an actual character, or will it just mean I get a strawberry skin for Glow Box? I hope it isn't that. That's boring. Back. He has eyelids in this version and on the PS2 version, and I'm not a fan. If you're gonna have a character with googly eyes like Glowbox here, you just have him as big old googly eyes. You don't give him eyelids. It looks weird. 1,000 waterfalls. Yes, do it. Cutscene. Yeah, get out of here. Really seems like this version of the game got the most out of having an extra year of development. Is that how long it took? I don't know. This whole thing is like totally new to me. I first heard about it from that Ant Dude Nitro Rad video, but I forgot. It's been ages since I watched that. Rayman M is one of the most nostalgic games for me. You play this game so much with your younger brother when you were kids. It's one of them. Like, if you had it when you were younger, I could see people playing this a lot. I definitely finished Rayman Rush 100% because I remember unlocking all of the characters, and you have to do quite a bit. Maybe not 100%, but you do have to do quite a bit in Rayman Rush to get... Who's that last character? Is it Tilly? This version came out a year after the PS2 version. It lines up. Definitely seems like it's got the most in it. It's not forcing me to do the other modes as well. Then again, on the other version, I think you can just blitz the race mode, I think. I don't know. I shall investigate. That will be my little job. I will probably do a video on this. I say that about every game I play and capture footage of, though. That's like my main problem. I'm like, oh, I'll do a video on Spyro. Oh, I'll do a video on this, and then I don't. But I am thinking a lot about Rayman at the moment. There's a lot of Rayman stuff in the brain. Right, let's do it. I am going to activate whatever this is, because it looks like it'll be useful to me. Hey, there we go. I am so far ahead already. Holy moly. I think it's worth doing that again. Oh, shit. Never mind. Oh, no. Yeah, this is very stop and start. There we go, there we go. Don't know what that is. Don't know if I can avoid it. Let's just jump over it. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't like the look of it. His eyes are too close together. Oh. The low poly glow box kids at the side just put me off. They're like really low poly compared to everything else. There we go. I had to guess there was a lum there, by the way. You couldn't see Glowbox's fat body's in the way. Burp, 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 burp. And that is one lap. Whoa. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Oh, no. No wonder I got so far ahead of the CPU character. Like, this route's awful. I skipped over all of this last time. That's weird. You kind of boost into the bounce pad. That's weird in a good way. Oh. try not to mess this one up now. There we go. Oh, you can bounce on those. Nice, 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 nice. It's good that you can bounce on them, but I think the whole point is if you bounce on it, slows you down. It's just very start and stop, this is. Like, look at this. Like, I get some momentum from the slide, and then it's like, ah, no, stop. Stop. There we go. This is a really long track as well. Look how far ahead I am. I'm already the best I could possibly be. This is a very different version of this level, though. This is the best one out of all the ones I've played, because I've played a few versions of this level this week. This is definitely the best one, but yeah, it's just... It's almost the same still. It's weird. It's just way more colourful. Yo, we got another new person here. Hello, Carter914. Hello. It's going okay. We're chilling. We're playing a game that I've technically kind of played before, but not this version of it. It's weird. Things are going okay, though. Streamlabs isn't lying to me today as well. It says I've been live an hour and 20 minutes. That feels about right. Last week it was telling me lies. Oh, no. There we go. Go! Oh. I do want to look at the chat, but I can't... I don't know the map well enough to do it with my eyes closed. There we go. And I should get a podium thing because I did the... There we go. Might as well record that while in one go. Oh, there's a new trailer for Spider-Man. Cool. I will watch that as soon as the... They're adding the movie Spider-Man suit to Spider-Man 2. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I will check that out after the stream ends. I don't follow too many leaks and stuff like that. It's annoying. I work somewhere that sells toys, and some of the toys are spoiling stuff for me. It's kind of annoying. Oh, he's sad. Rayman Arena, you still have this game. I don't have this version. I said at the start of the stream, this specific version didn't come out in the UK or Europe. So I couldn't play this version even if I wanted to. This is the evil forbidden one. I win a new skin. Oh, right. So I have literally... I've just won Strawberry Glow Box. Great. Anyway, stop recording that. Map selection. Get that loud music off. Go. Yeah, it is literally just I've got Strawberry Glow Box. Oh, great. I guess I have to play... Oh, no, I can play as Teensy. I'll play as Teensy. We like these guys. They're cool. Jumping, killing your momentum is the key issue with Shadow Generations 2. I remember that being a problem with Sonic Frontiers. I've only played through that game once when I did my video on it, but I remember... I think I mentioned something about that, where the momentum kind of... The only good thing with that is they had a button specifically for slamming down. You could jump up in the air and press, I think it was circle, to make Sonic like slam towards the ground as quickly as possible. So although you lost your momentum, you got back to the floor really quickly and then you could boost forward. And I thought that was like, yeah, it was like a bit of a band-aid, I guess. But then they added all that weird, what was it? They added like speed physics or something. You said you still have this game, but okay. What? I thought you said you'd still had this. Is that not what you had? Yeah, I know. You said you still have this game. That's what I said. But I'm saying this version of it, I can't play it. That's all I was saying. But yeah, my thoughts on Legends Retold and the new version of Origin. New version of Origin's not too many thoughts, really. I mean, it's they've added some new... like hit point related stuff, and also you can skip the animation at the end of the levels, which is good because I've played a little bit of Origins this week on my Vita, and it is kind of annoying that you can't skip that little sequence where you collect the lums at the end. It's kind of a nothing thing. I feel like the Origins remaster, like, it's good, but I don't really have much to say. Legends Retold's a weird one. I did a short, which kind of sums up my initial thoughts. I did a YouTube short that's on my channel. I just find it weird that they've gone to the effort to remake so many 3D assets and characters, but then they've locked everything to the 2.5D angle. So it's basically the same game, but it's like with 3D graphics. It's weird. Don't worry, you're tired. I always I neglect to remember that there's people in different time zones too. I should be tired, but I had a little bit of a sleep this afternoon, so I'm okay. Dylan J 2010, the man, the myth, the person who won't be able to get a decent piece of sleep due to school exams is here. Don't skip your school exams for me, good lord. I don't even have any advice for school exams. I'm very old. My school exams was a very long time ago now. I'm an old guy on the internet now. Anywho, right. Teensy, haven't played as him yet. It's important that I do. It's weird. It's gonna make me do the whole game twice, isn't it? To get all the characters. But it hasn't forced me to do any of the... Carter, you haven't slept for a day. Ooh, man, you definitely want to sleep. Then again, I operated an 8-hour shift at work on 3 hours sleep the other day, and I don't recommend it, but I'm stupid, and I do it way more often than I should. I just get halfway through my shift, and I have a big old cup of coffee, and I try and pretend that that's okay, and it's not.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the
Oh, Goblin Bricks, yes, you got me Sonic Mania. What did you get? You got it me on Xbox, and that's how I played it. I did my video on it back in the day. And then Brant 3D, if he's still lurking, he bought me a copy for Steam, but I can't remember why. I think it was just he had a bunch of keys spare or something, and he gave me one of them. I do like this little camera run through. It gives me a bit of time to look at the chat before I start racing, but I like it. Oh, also we've got blue dark glow box. These extra skins should have been the stuff that you get for doing, like, extra... I don't know, like there's the other race modes where you shoot butterflies and collect lums. Give me the skins for those. Give me new characters for doing the cops. Like, this is a whole ass new level. I don't recall this. What is this? Oh, this is... It's kind of similar to one of the levels on the PS2. This is weird. They definitely had more time to mess about with this version. There's elements of, like, multiple levels here, I think. I don't know, it's weird. You remember Sonic fans talking about that leaked definitive edition of Sonic Frontiers that just looks to be a Switch 2 port of the game? Yeah, what could they add to that? Like, all the content they ever added to that game, it was free, wasn't it? And I went back to it so late, I don't even know... Oh, hang on. I want to shoot this. I went back to it so late, and it popped up with all the extra content stuff. I just felt overwhelmed and never did it anyway. I even said in my video I might go back and do some photo mode stuff. Didn't do it. Oh, shit. Can you not freeze the other player? I want to try it. You can't freeze the other player. That was like a little annoying but strategic thing you could do in the other version. There we go. There we go. Oh, crap. I definitely want to try it. I'm getting into it now. It feels like it's slightly getting more difficult. He seems to have an advantage here for some reason. I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, missed it. No. This teensy guy's just making all the noises in the world. Oh, shit. Get up there. I'm better at this bit than the CPU. Anyway, I can dodge all of that in one go. What the fuck is this? There we go. I'm better at dodging that than him too. Anything that requires brain. Oh, and then he does that to get rid of me. Great. Right. I like the Teensies music. I don't hear this very often because I played Rayman Rush and they're not in that. It was the Smash Brothers Brawl incident, you know, when they had the ice climbers. These are basically the ice climbers. PS1 couldn't handle having 2 characters like this. What was it? Smash Wii U? Was that the one they didn't have ice climbers because it had to be on 3DS? There we go. Get up there. I think I might be able to just about do this. Oh no, he always takes me over there. What the fuck? No! Oh no! Oh no! I'm right around the corner from the end. No! I've lost it. Yes! That was like the closest. So now, when I've been saying all this time, I'm the best I could possibly be at this game. I kind of feel like that was total skill at the end there, but I don't quite know how. I can't freeze the enemy or anything. That was damn close. That was very close. I'm always going to say level selection because I want to mix it up. I might play as that stupid strawberry one. You're back from therapy. I just won. Like this more by their hairline. I don't know what I'm not what I'm trying to say. I just won. It was a good win. And I also mentioned you earlier, Brent, because we were talking about how you gave me a copy of Sonic Mania. Smash 3DS was a mistake because you played so much you didn't care for Wii U when you got it. Was there a demo? I played some version of it on 3DS, but I didn't play the full version. I didn't play it on Wii U either. I'm not a big Smash Brothers guy, to be honest. I was given a copy of Brawl as a present back when that was relevant. And then I bought Smash Ultimate just to try and get into it. It's okay. Yes, Brant, I'm pretty sure you gave me a copy of Sonic Mania. You had like a... I don't know if you had like multiple keys or something, or you said you had a phase where you were just handing them to people and you gave me one. I'm sure it was you. I'll have to look through our Discord message history. I'm sure somebody did. I didn't buy Sonic Mania myself. I know that much. In fact, I've never bought Sonic Mania myself. Oh no, I have. I bought it on Switch. Dylan uses the box case for Smash 3DS as a cup holder. Oh, don't do that to any of your games. Don't do that to any of your games. They're nice. You can put them on display. You can put them... I don't know. This is me. Like, I could just turn the webcam around. I've just got this frigging wall of stuff in front of me. Maybe don't be like me. I don't know. You think whenever it was on sale, you would just buy it for friends who don't own it. For me, that would be like, if I ever win the lottery, I've said this every time, if I win the lottery, I'll just buy like as many loose copies of Titanfall 2 as I can buy, and I'll just hand them out to people. I'll be like, have you played this? It's a really good FPS game. No? Here you go, have a copy. It's a great game. You use Final Fantasy 13. It's a 3-disc matching set. Well, you know what? I say that. I have technically got a few games now that don't do anything. What I've got Battleborn, I've got Anthem. As sad as it is for me to say, Dreams will probably be one of those one day. But you can play that offline, so not really. Yeah, stupid, like, graveyard games. The only ones you would ever use is... Yeah, I mean, I think it's on my shelf here. Because I suppose with... Oh, it's another use for this one. Hey! Yeah, oh. I just punched my microphone. Is it still working? Yeah. Yeah, with the... I suppose with something like this, the physical disc literally doesn't do anything. Oh, I forgot. I got a couple of trading cards with this. Wow. What the hell? Toby and D&D. D&D, isn't that a game where you roleplay and do stuff like that? Yeah, what the hell is that? Firstborn DLC pack. Wow, anybody want that? Yeah, me and my friends bought that for like £5, and we played it for maybe an hour and a half, and we all decided it was a bit shit, and we never played it again. Same with Anthem. We played it for maybe 2 hours, and we didn't necessarily think that one was shit, but we played it and we thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is everything. Who in the French hell is Toby? I think he's the penguin, apparently, from that. He's the penguin in the mech suit. You know, that memorable character from Battleborn. You know. Yeah, and every character in Battleborn had this problem where they took the Handsome Jack logic and applied it to everyone. So every single character in Battleborn wouldn't shut the fuck up all the time. And there was this one, like, skull guy that would just keep talking to you. God. I think I probably even deleted all my footage. Yeah, weird. Let's get back to my old 4x3. This is my screen for 4x3 Dolphin. Can't believe I forgot to set this up at the start of the stream, but that was ages ago. Now, it's saying I've been live an hour and a half. Last time I said it was an hour and 20. That wasn't 10 minutes ago, was it? Is this lying to me again? I'm gonna check this out. 1 second. Let's have a look. Let's see what's that. Whoa. Everything just glitched on me. All of my audio just glitched. That was like a system level thing. That wasn't even Streamlabs or anything. Toby looks like a fucking Super Sentai character. I don't even know what that means. Sentai sounds a lot like something that we don't talk about here. I don't know. Oh, I have been live for an hour and 34. That's weird. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me okay? Because that sounded like it was a sound card glitch or something. That was really weird. Pretty sure you can still hear me though, right? My microphone's still popping off. Good, good. Did you hear the glitch as well? I don't know if anybody else heard it. My whole PC kind of went... It's all because I opened Chrome. Whatever. Zenith Harbour. See, all these names ring a bell. Forest Jump. Actually, that one's... I don't know. Some of the levels, maybe they're named different. Who am I going to play as? Did I win another skin? No, I think it was just Glowbox, wasn't it? Yeah. Boring. How many Vita games do I own? I own... So, in this room, all of the stuff that I use more actively is on this side of the room. And I don't know if you can see it from this angle, but... No, it's not. But in that far corner of the room, there's like the... I don't want to say abandoned corner, but there's stuff over there, like my Vita games and my 3DS games, because I've modded those systems, so I don't need the cartridges. I probably own about 6 Vita games physically, and then the rest of them, I can either play them digitally legit, or I can do other things and play them other ways. That's how I've been playing Rayman Origins. Stupidly easy to mod a Vita, by the way. Like, I'm an idiot and I managed to do it. It's hilarious how easy it is. You, not that I'm condoning this, of course, but you go on a website and the button literally says hack my Vita, and you just click it and it does it, and it's hilarious. You had a 32GB memory card for Vita, it broke, so you said screw it and modded it. Yeah, the best thing about modding a Vita by far is the fact you can trick the game cartridge slot to be like an SD card reader thing. And so my Vita went from having like 8GB of storage to like 132. It was crazy. If only you could, yeah, if only you could find a Vita for cheap. Yeah, I neglect how much they've gone up in price. And I've got somebody else has just mentioned the Vita TV. I've got one of those knocking around in that drawer over there somewhere. And my plan is to mod that too, just to mess about with it. I might play Uncharted Golden Abyss or whatever. I could stream it. Mind telling Goblin how to mod a Vita TV so he can stream Lego Chima. I've spoken to him about it. I don't think he's going to do it though. I don't know if he's still here. $150 to $400 for a Vita. Good lord. I know 3DS is shot up in price as well. I think it's because, and me wording it this way, it sounds bad, but I think like younger people have discovered the 3DS recently because they've shot up in price. I think because like people are getting fed up of like downloads and patches and games being broken, and people have just figured out that the 3DS just has good games on it and you can just put the cartridge in and play them. Funny to hear Super Sentai. It reminded you, there's an independent VTuber group called Densetsu.exe that did a live-action MV at the same mountains where fight scenes of Super... I'm telling you what, that whole sentence is just... Well, you're odd. You have a modded PlayStation TV, but your Vita is non-jailbroken. Well, I mean, the Vita can kind of play everything. The Vita TV, like, of the two, that's probably the one you want to mod more, because you can get the whitelist mod where you can play any game on it. You currently have 66 Vita games. Physically, you have 66 physical Vita games. If you do, that's impressive. I love the dinky cases on the Vita. The little dinky cases are cool. They're quite cute. You do. Wow, bravo. I yeah. I think it's a really cool system, and because I've modded mine, I've got all the PS2 HD collections on it. I've got PS1 games on it. You can play like Super Nintendo stuff on there. I think it's a great handheld. And for me, you know what? Let's go on this one for a bit. For me, like handheld systems now, the definition of what is a handheld system has kind of changed, isn't it? A lot of people think of handheld and it's like Steam Deck and Lenovo Legion Go and Switch 2 as well, because it's like massive. But the Vita, it's like you can put that thing in your pocket. It's cool. And I've got like a modded version of Tony Hawk's Project 8 on there, so I can mess about with Tony Hawk levels. It's cool. If Goblin is in the room, give us a sign. Normally, if he is here, he does chat, to be fair. He might be doing something else. I can't stay at all of his streams. He doesn't stay at all of mine. So, you know, works both ways. It's definitely a lot, but it was cool that they shot the music video at the same filming... Oh, okay, right. Oh, Super Sentai / Power Rangers. Is that what that is, then? I was talking about Power Rangers with someone at work the other day, but I wasn't really a Power Rangers guy, so... I didn't really watch it as a kid. Thoughts on the PSP? I liked the PSP. I never did mod mine, though. Everybody else modded theirs. I didn't mod mine. Oh, look, there you go. Goblin Bricks is here. Yo. Goblin Bricks bought me something a while back. I've got to build it. I need to set up a... I'm looking up there. It's on my shelf. He bought me a Spider-Man 2 Lego set. I need to figure out how I'm going to position the camera. PSP is sort of useless now with the Vita existing. Yeah, because I've got that mod on mine that... I think it's called Adrenaline, where you just straight up boot into the PSP's like OS, and it's like, well, there you go, there's my PSP. Did I hear about the Rethord shutdown? I did. It's weird. I found out about that during a live stream as well. It's weird and it sucks, because like that's really... I've been messing about with that for ages. I play it on my Steam Deck like every other day. It's fun just to mess about with. PSP is cheaper compared to the Vita, I'll grant you that. I think the only fault with the PSP these days is the old batteries, but you can just get new ones. I haven't replaced my battery, but I took it out of my PSP. I knew I had the common sense to do that. I don't think I've used it since, though. It's a cheaper way to play Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Was that the Vita specific one, was it? I think I had a demo of one of them. Anywho. I don't like the way this strawberry glow box is looking at me, so I'm going to hurry up, play as him, and then never play as him ever again. Is it a cutscene? Get out of here. Oh, we're almost at the end of this cup of tea. We're doing it. I don't know if it's just me. This stream has gone weirdly slow. It says 1 hour 42. I'm fine with it. I think because of all the technical problems at the start, I don't know. I thought this stream would have gone quicker, but it's good. I'm enjoying chatting. Everyone's chatting about different things. Talking about our Lord and Saviour, the PS Vita, is a good thing for me. No offence, Mr. Petronius. Peter Ronius. I don't know who Mr. Peter Ronius is. Yes, people have said the Kadikarus thing. Yes, I've had that over the years. I think it was more valid years ago when I used to do, like, goofy reviews. I feel like I'm kind of doing my own thing now, but it's fine. He's a British guy that does YouTube game stuff. I'm not offended. I am getting friggin' warm in this room. Right. Was that a whole lap? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there we go. That answers my question. Yes, somebody called me the Scouse Cadicarus about a month ago, and it's like, yeah, of course. Right, go. Now, I did this level only a couple days ago as Rayman, and there's like a whole section there that they've taken out. It's weird. But then there's all this bit they've added in. What the hell? That's the momentum. I just gained so much momentum from that. That's where all the momentum is, guys. It's in this one level. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's weird. They've, like, remixed the levels. I recognise them, but then I just get hit with something that I don't recognise at all. What's the purpose of that? Why has it sent me up here? Can I climb this? This version has way more options than, like, any of the others I've played. Like, there's so many different ways to go through the level. In the other version, there's, like, 2, maybe 3, but, like, there's loads of different ways to go through the levels here. Oh, wow, hang on. Except I can't jump down that hole. That's weird. But this isn't in the other version. Oh. Oh, this is me going backwards. Oh, well, that's shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. These don't switch off either, so now I don't have any momentum. Oh, no. And you can't break those barrels. Oh, no. Everything's failing me. Why did this one level... I'm going to read the comments a bit more when I stop running. Why did this one level take all the momentum? It's like if one hub took 60% of the Lego Dimensions content. Uh-oh. I'm not the expert on that. I've played it. I'm not the expert. We have an in-house expert on that one. I'm a Toys to... No, is it... Not Toys... Well, Disney Infinity guy. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I'm the Disney Infinity guy. I played a lot of that. Yeah, you don't get enough movement to get that other one. Right, I've got to do this good this time. What the hell? I've got to be, like, good at games again. Shit, lost it. Can I just jump off of this or not? The Lummy actually made contact with it. What the hell is going on here? What? Toys to Life. What the hell is a Toys to Life game, huh? I believe I've played all of them. Yeah, I've actually got at least one of all of them. I've got whichever Skylanders had the Crash Bandicoot content. I've got that one. No, I've totally lost this. This sucks. Where is he? Oh, he's... I wish there was a way to shoot him, and then I could just, like, get in front of him quickly. Oh, no! Did it. Absolute Rayman. Yeah, he got through his portal, but I got through mine quicker. Yeah! Imaginators, that's the one. We were talking about it on a stream a few weeks back, actually. I found my Imaginator crystal. Here it is, upon the shelf. I have the red one. Of what significance that means, I don't know. I think it means fire. You've ordered 4 PS1 games. Hopefully they will be here on Friday. Those games being Gex 1. Gex 1! Whoa, that's a hard one to come by for a decent price. Doom, Dino Crisis 1 and 2. You've got some expensive tastes for PS1 games there, I think. What was this? I feel like somebody here is trying to make me read out things that, I don't know, they want to make clips of or something. We'll skip over that one. You wish there was a way to shoot him, every American ever. Yeah, that would solve my problems. There was, when I played Spyro last week, there was a clip that I found where I was trying to jump on the ledge and I just said, can I not just stomp on the child's head? And I was just like, that would just made me laugh. I think someone's trying to sell me something. Silence, Brand! Ah, Mr. Croft is here. I just saw something. Hello. Somebody said, yeah, good evening. Hello. Oh, awesome, King. You just beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. I did too last night. I finished it. It was great. I'm not going to say anything for anybody who hasn't played it, but that last hour or so of that game is ridiculous. Like, whoa. I enjoyed seeing the things that were on site there. That was good. Have I played Rayman Rush? I have indeed. I have got my copy here. And I played all of Rayman Rush in about 2 days, probably in the last week I played it, and I started playing the PS2 version, and now I'm playing this version because this is the forbidden fruit. This is not available in the UK or Europe, so I'm playing the one that's American, and it's like totally different, and it's got different menus and a different structure, and it's kind of weird. But it's interesting though. I kind of find this stuff interesting. It's like why I played all the different versions of Rayman 2, so... Dylan, you've platinumed Cuphead. Wow. Well done, you. I haven't even finished Cuphead. I bought it on the Switch. I stopped playing it for a while. I've got my Switch 2. I could probably play it a bit more now. But yeah, I like Cuphead, but I'm not that good at it. What's the difference? So the whole structure of this one seems weird. There's like a whole like racing exhibition mode. I think the different alternate modes for each racetrack are different too. There's like proper cutscenes and everything. The levels have been remixed. I think some of the levels are like amalgamations of 2 levels combined into one. It's weird. This one came out like a year after the other ones, so it's like a whole different game, but it's got the same name. Weird. Rayman Other M. It is Rayman Other M. Literally. That's actually not a bad name for it. I might have to jot that down. That's actually not a bad idea. I don't know if I'm going to, but you know, Rayman Other M quotation marks. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, but I think North America did get the UK version, but it's like on PS2. It's just like over there, you've got PS2, Xbox, and GameCube, but the PS2 is like its own thing, and then the other two are like this, and it's weird. Don't think I can think of another game that's kind of done that. Rayman Legends 2.5D remake is so unnecessary. You would much rather a Rayman 4. I'm not going to say I'm won over by it just yet. Like, my initial thought is what you've just said. I don't get it, but if it will probably sell better because it's got the familiar name, but I kind of hate that that's the world we live in, and I kind of hate that they're holding a potential Rayman 4 hostage on the back of that selling. Because they came out and said, like, the future of the Rayman series will depend on how well this sells, and it's like, oh, come on, don't do that. Like, you were going to do that with Prince of Persia, and then you cancelled that too, so, you know. Ubi have gone down massively. Oh, I thought that message said they've gone downhill recently. I was going to say, it's not recent. It's been going on for years. Level selection. Somebody pick a character for me to play as, because I've played as everybody now. So somebody pick one, and I can't really do the vote thing because I'm not in the correct window. And if I open up Chrome, it's gonna... Brant says SpongeBob. Dylan says Gonk. This is great. This is exactly the kind of answers I was after. Glowbox, we have an actual answer. Dave the Cheese Wizard. Oh, I haven't unlocked Dave the Cheese Wizard. I think Dave the Cheese Wizard was Hunter in that Spyro game I played last week. He looked like a cheese wizard. Enough with the remakes. Before we know it, they'll be remaking Ocarina of Time. Again! Right then, I will pick one myself. Well, actually, we did get Global, but I just technically played as him with that strawberry guy, so I don't know. I'm going to play as my favourite. Oh, I like the henchman. He's cool. Oh, that was a cool animation. What the hell? Do that again. He, like, fires the hook out of his hand. That's really cool. Hey, they could be remaking Tomb Raider again with AI. Yeah, I watched that interview. That's, like, the most awkward thing ever. The fact that, like, a PR rep had to, like, hijack the whole interview just because they didn't want to talk about AI. It's like, oh, man. When can we get a remake of Silent Hill 1? I believe they're doing that, aren't they? I'm not a Silent Hill guy, but my friends have said that's what they're doing. Treasure Ship. This sounds new. Again, they keep... This might be a new... This might be a new level. Thing is, making that joke about I heard you like remakes, I actually don't hate remakes. If they're good, and as long as they don't delist the original, which in fairness to Ubisoft, they have said they're not going to delist Rayman Legends. You know, I made that whole point of waving my PS4 copy of the game at the camera last week, but like they're not going to delist it, so that's cool. You're waiting for a remake of Klonoa Daughter Phantomore. You almost had me with that first half there. I was going to say, you do know they did that, right? As always, say you're either Silent Hill or a Resi guy. I'm neither. I'm a Dead Rising guy. And I got my remake, a year or two ago? Oh, man. They did? Do you not know they did a remake of it? Do you not know I've got it? This isn't even a joke either. They literally did. Wait for it. Did you not know they did this? Like, this is a pretty big deal. I haven't opened my copy because I bought it on Steam for cheap. But yeah. Yeah, it's got both of the games. Oh my god, I almost put it next to Balan Wonderworld. That game's gonna... Have I just broken that news to you? Did you not know that? I'm not the biggest Klonoa person in the world. This happened... I think everybody else in the chat can back me up. Yeah, it happened quite a while ago now. It's basically, they used the Wii... Oh yeah, because actually that's the second remake of Klonoa. They remade it on the Wii. My friend lent me that. There was Klonoa on the Wii, and then that is... It's weird. They took the Wii version as the foundation and then like changed all the models to make them look like the PS1. So it looks more like a remake of the PS1 game, but it plays a little bit like the Wii version, but not exactly. The physics are a little bit different. Yeah. I feel like you had no idea that happened. You thought you feel like they just swept Klonoa under the rug. It feels like they've done that now because the remake came out and nothing else has happened. But yeah, I feel like I've just broken some news to you. Yeah, they did 1 and 2, and I've not played them yet. So that's the problem. I get it on Steam and then I never play it. You want a Tombi remake? It sucks that that's kind of in the hands of Limited Run. All we got was that like emulated thing, which meh. They brought Klonoa out of the rug, yeah, just to put him back under there. Yeah, get back under there, you silly bunny rabbit. Yeah, this is the thing. You know, now that you've learned about it so late, yeah, what Brant said, you can just get it for cheap now. You can get it on like a third-party Steam key website for dirt cheap. That's how I ended up getting it on Steam. This music's pretty good. I will have to investigate this stream audio thing, by the way, because that sounds really loud on my end. I've played a little bit of the Tomb Raider 1 remaster, but I didn't get as far into it. But again, Steam key, cheap. So I don't feel too bad. You got to go check if it's on PS5. It is. The only reason I have the PS4 disc is because that way I get access to the PS4 and 5 version because it's got a free upgrade. Yeah, it's PS4, PS5, PC, Switch, Xbox, everything. It was on everything. And that was Bandai Namco. They did the Pac-Man remake as well. You think Klonoa was overshadowed by Pac-Man? They came out around about the same time. That's probably what did it. But Pac-Man, they only did the one game. Oh no, they've done 2 now, haven't they? I've got to get the second one. Yeah. I guess they'll be doing the third one. Weird.
Let's go take a look at the athletes.
Shut up, Murphy. I was getting into Tomb Raider 1. I didn't hate it, and I could, like, at first I was kind of thinking, like, I don't like the tank controls, but I played it for, like, a few hours, and I was like, oh no, I get it. Yeah, the game's built around those tank controls, so it's like, once I kind of got into the mindset of it, I was enjoying it, but I probably wasn't enjoying it enough to make me want to play through the whole thing. Right, this is the championship race, isn't it? This is the last time I'll be playing against Blue Dark Glowbox. If any game works with tank controls, it's classic TR. Yeah, so I tried it with the modern control scheme. That was the way I played it at first. And pretty much within 5 minutes, I was like, yeah, this ain't going to work. It doesn't... The game's clearly not designed with this in mind. But on the opposite end of the scale, you've got the Croc remaster. And that obviously had tank controls before, but I played that with the analog control, and that doesn't feel weird at all. It's... Because when Croc 2 came out, it didn't have tank controls. So, it's, yeah, Croc feels fine, but Tomb Raider, nah. Tomb Raider was designed on that grid. This level's weird too. This looks like something straight out of Rayman 2. Like the pirate bases. If you're still interested, Tomb Raider 2 is much better than Tomb Raider 1. That's usually the case though, isn't it? Crash Bandicoot 2 is way better than Crash 1. Spyro 2... Well, I don't know. Spyro's... Ignore that comment about Spyro. That's like... neither here nor there. Spyro's its own thing. Right, here we go. This is a very swingy level. Check it out, guys. We're swingers. Oh, no. Oh, no. I need to get my microphone out of the way. Right. This is definitely not in the other versions. This is like some pirate gold treasure ship or something. Whoa, what is this? Now we're doing like a Crash Bandicoot running bit. Oh no! Oh, this doesn't work at all. Running towards the camera doesn't work at all. Not in this game. Racing game where you can't see what's coming. Nice. Right, I think I did this better. There we go. Tiny bit of momentum there. Oh shit, I did that to myself. Oh no. You'd think the switch would be for the one in front of you. It's weird. Sorry guys, this level's really sort of taking all of my brain cells at the moment. This is... It's cool though, like, it's kind of nice having something new, because like I've basically played through the same game twice this week. This is like a expansion pack or something. Right, I don't want to shoot that because I'm just going to mess myself up. There we go. I am locked in. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't like being one of those streamers that sits there in silence, but this is not a bad level. This is alright. Oops. It's the last lap, though. And then I win a character, and then we can sit around and reminisce about how Ubisoft suck ass these days. I wouldn't mind another game like this, though. Like, platforming racing, it's not a bad idea. It's kind of fun. It's not. This is not the best example of it, but there's so few of them. It's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. Right, this was the podium one, wasn't it? So, yeah, we get to see a little animation of the pirate man going, yay! Iron Galaxy is porting Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 to PS4 and 5. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Because somebody at work the other day was telling me that they were upset that the new Call of Duty games are now moving on from PS4. And I said to him, well, you know, to be fair, like the PS5 has been out for like 5 years. But yeah, that's one way they could get around it. Just start porting all the old ones to new systems. Everybody loved Black Ops, right? I didn't finish it myself. I didn't really care, but... I won a new skin. Yay, I got blue glow box. All the little kids are laughing at him as well. Nice. Let's get out of this menu. This loud music. Next cop. What does it mean, next cop? Oh, it just means play the next... It's weird, because normally, in a game like this, if you have different cups, it would be on, like, a different screen, right? It's all just kind of slapped onto one screen. It's kind of weird. What's everyone's thoughts on One Shot? Is that RPG? I've heard of it. Probably a Nitro Rad video, but that's my extent of my knowledge there. What was this? What was this? What? Game Freak? What? Is this the Pokemon guys? Game Freak, £45 on PS5 store. What? What is this map? Oh, the map, sorry guys, that was a really long race too, so I'm kind of out of whack when it comes to the chat. Is this map that I just did? I have no idea, but it was like really cool. That last bit was a bit weird though, when you run backwards. Not a fan of that. It just says the main game, so you're assuming not. What is this? Super Deluxe version of what? Klonoa? I bought that physical copy of Klonoa for like £20, and it wasn't even out that long. That's why I presume it didn't do very well. Never played Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 2 was your first COD game, and to you, it's the best one you've ever played. This is the thing, at school, like, you know, I'm of that age where that was kind of like perfect timing. You know, we were at secondary school, everybody was playing Call of Duty and playing online. I wasn't really into it. I have Call of Duty Black Ops 1 on PS3, and I got it from a charity shop for £5. And that's the extent of it for me. That's all I know. Scott Cawthorne has reportedly announced that he has little to no involvement in Half-Life 3. This is because Scott Cawthorne doesn't work at Valve. I have no idea who that is, by the way. People's names elude me. I don't know. You've just checked the price of Klonoa on the PS. Don't buy it digitally, unless, of course, you have a digital PS5. Then, unfortunately for you, you don't have any choice. Yeah, this is why I always, from day one, I said, like, don't get a digital PS5. If you get a disc copy, if you've got a disc drive, the PS4 disc will give you a copy of the PS5 version. I do that quite often because it ends up being the cheaper option half the time. Yeah. Plus you can just, always wait for a sale. There's only a few games I'd rush to buy at launch, but these days, a lot of games don't excite me as much as they used to. And annoyingly, the ones that I wouldn't even say like I'm like excited for, but you know, like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I just bought that recently, and it's like, well, that's been out a year, and it's still not. The Nintendo stuff never drops, so it doesn't matter. Just buy it, you know. But Scott Cawthorne is the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, the name rang a bell, but I didn't know why. I've never played those either. I don't like the look of them. Back. We're gonna do the last cop then, I guess, guys. That animation is just amusing. I think it's his little like hair at the top as well. He's got that flappy bit of hair that keeps going like that. It's funny. I want to get another character though. This sucks. I don't want to. If there's one thing Ubisoft are consistent on, it's making sure that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is still in development. It doesn't matter how much it costs, we're still making that game. Why? They should have made it a small scale thing like the first one and be done with it. That's what people would have been happy with, I'm sure. I'm going to be Razorbeard. He's cool. And we're going to do Pipe Maze. Why does the inside of Dark Glowbox look like a beetroot? Probably is a beetroot. Beetroots are evil. It could be like a Rayman 3 situation. He ate like an evil beetroot and now he has to see a doctor. Shut up, Murphy! Shut up! I don't... Oh yeah, Alex mentioned earlier Rayman's doing the death stare. He really is, and everybody's staring at him. They're like, what are you doing? Why are you looking like that? Why are you like this? Don't like the look of Tilly there either. She looks like totally out of place. Because she is. Oh, what the hell is this? So, like, for the last race, I get to win this, like, glow box wearing a blanket skin? What? I do like this, like, sweeping shot of the racetrack. This is a really nice addition. It's not necessary, but it's cool. You get an idea of what you're about to do. This looks totally different again. I don't recognize this at all. There's not even one bit of this level that looks like from the PS1 and PS2 versions. There's no elements at all. Oh, this bit, now this bit here looks familiar to something I played recently. It's weird. Thoughts on the Resident Evil remakes? I think I've not played any of them. That's what I think. No, I'm not really a Resident Evil guy, unfortunately. I've been jealous over the last few years because Resident Evil got all the remakes and new entries, and I'm a Dead Rising guy, and didn't get what I wanted. But I got a remake of Dead Rising 1 now, so that makes me happy. Oh, here we go. So you ask me about Dead Rising, I'll talk to you till I'm blue in the face, but I've got nothing on Resident Evil, unfortunately. Oh, secret. Oh shit. There we go. Is this like a Donkey Kong reference? This straight up looks like a Donkey Kong thing. Huh. Did I watch this year's Summer Game Fest? Is that the one that already happened, or is that one that's happening at the moment? Oh crap. I believe I did. All of these events kind of blend together after a while, unfortunately. What's the point of that swing there? That was weird. There was that the one where God of War was shown? Was that Summer Games Fest or not? I can't remember. No, that was a PlayStation Direct. This is what I mean. That was a PlayStation Direct, so I watched that. What, has that already it's already happened? When? When did that happen? I don't follow this stuff anymore. I used to, but I guess I just don't really like Jeff Keighley very much. This has got to be a Donkey Kong reference. Why would it... No! How are you meant to avoid that? This sucks. Okay, no, I guess I missed that. Oh, shit. I'll have to look it up. Is that happening, like, now at the moment or something? I hate this bit. I can't even see what's hitting me. And I can't do anything to, like, slow the other NPC racer down. There we go. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. I'm just going. Forget it. We're just going. Oh, I hate this. This sucks. Like every other obstacle in this game that's like that, there's like a little hidey hole. You can't get around that at all. That sucks. Hey, there we go. That's how you do it. Right. I'm kind of locking in here, guys, because I want to win. I don't want to have to do this whole thing again. I think that's the final bit, though, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they announced a couple of new MDHR games. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember seeing the Cuphead stuff. I don't think I watched it live. I must have just read through the articles the following morning, like when I was eating my breakfast or something. Yeah, I couldn't tell you a thing about it. I don't remember anything. Oh, hang on. Is this the podium one or not? No, it isn't. Yeah, what was the most recent thing I saw? Oh, the Xbox thing. But even then, I didn't see that live. I just happened to see the Spyro thing, the Spyro 4 trailer. Yeah, I don't know. I got a brain like a sieve these days. Unless it's like really, really important, I'm not going to remember it. And even then, I probably won't remember it anyway. Glowbox is wearing his pajamas. Is that what this skin is? This sucks. Is this like the last race? And it's making me win a skin for Glowbox, and then I'm going to have to do the whole thing again. Unless the next round is other game modes or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dylan. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you more about Summer Game Fest. I don't remember it. I remember the PlayStation one quite vividly because I stayed up and I watched that one with my friends. But even then, the highlights of that were God of War and maybe Wolverine. But if anything, that showcase made me less excited for Wolverine. So. True Game Freak, you're only looking forward to Spyro and Toy Story. Yeah, that Toy Story thing came out of nowhere. That wasn't at any showcase. That just happened. It's like, yeah, by the way, we're doing every Toy Story game ever, including 3, and we're going to slap them on a disc. And it's like, cool. Very weird that Xbox had a solid showcase, only to recently announce that they're possibly shutting down multiple studios, even ones where they announced one of their games. Yeah, this is the... I think I put it on Blue Sky. Like, if they go anywhere near Double Fine, I'm going to be very angry at them. And I'll hunt someone down and I'll kick their ass. Because I like Double Fine. They make really cool little games. But this is the thing. The big studios, the big company, they don't want cool little games. They want big-ass blockbusters. And the Hellblade situation's definitely the weirdest thing there, though. Like, they literally announced that brand new game. And then it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're shutting these guys down soon. Like, what? What are you doing? Another one bites the dust. That's exactly how it is. It's another Tango Gameworks thing where didn't they come out with a statement saying something like we want to focus on studios that are making like award-winning games, and then like the head of the studio took a picture of the wall of awards they won for Hi-Fi Rush, and it's like, what do you want? Exactly. This is the thing. I still haven't played Hi-Fi Rush either, but yeah. Really weird. And now they are owned by another company. So hopefully, if anything does happen to Double Fine, I want them to be able to be in a position that Toys for Bob were in, where they can kind of gather the funds, buy the rights, and just leave and just do what they were doing. You know, they won't be as big, but man, I don't want Tim Schafer's little studio to get shut down. Like, the whole point of them joining Microsoft was for a bit of stability, and it just sucks. Right, level selection, please. We want another character. Whatever happened to Scalebound? Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember being excited for it, but that was on Xbox One, wasn't it? Platinum Games? And then Platinum went through a really weird spot where they had to do licensed games for a while. And they kept releasing like a bunch of licensed games that were like lower and lower quality, according to my friend. Oh man, we only got 2 races left. Let's do it. I'm going to be the Teensies. Shut up, Murphy. Shut up, Murphy. Shut up, Murphy. Loads of things. There was there's probably other examples with PlayStation where they've announced stuff that have gone dead over the years. Scalebound, there you go. Yeah, it's one of those games where when anyone mentions it, it's like, oh shit, yeah, that game. Like, remember Agent for the PS3, the Rockstar game? Where's that? Whoa. We're in. I'm one step closer to winning a skin of Glowbox wearing his friggin' pajamas. This is another totally new one as well. I don't recognise any of this. One thing I will give this version, all of the locations do look like they belong within Rayman 2. It's a bit of a mishmash in the other versions. You heard the only good licensed Platinum game was Transformers. Yeah, I think that's what one of my friends said as well. They did that. They did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they did like The Legend of Korra or something. Wait, is this a really short map? Has this already gone round in a loop? Oh no. Every time I ask that, it comes back around to where it started. Right. Here we go. I hate that there's a boost pad right next to this electric thing. That completely defeats the point. Crap. This is one big square. Look at that map in the corner. Now I recognise this corner of the map. This is from one of the PS1/2. It's weird. All the levels are like a amalgamation. It's... Shit. Ah. I'm just so desperate not to replay the race. Like, these are long levels. Anyone remember PlayStation All-Stars? Yeah, I played that last year. I bought a copy for pretty cheap. Again, it was another one of those, do I play it and make a video on it type situations, but I think the main thing for me with a game like that is having to replay the whole game over and over and over and over again as different characters. I can't be bothered. I played through it as the characters I care about, and then I stopped playing it. The first time I ever played that was at a pre-release thing, and I played it on a Vita, and I played as Jack, and I kicked my friend's ass. I think they were showing off, I think my friend was playing on PS3, and I played it on Vita, and they were showing off the cross, like, platform functionality, I think. God, what a weird, like, button press, where it, like, gives you a roulette of things. I'm gonna go this way. I'm not waiting, I'm not waiting. I feel like that was worth it. This looks like it's gonna be way faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, look how far ahead I am. I'm not gonna lose this race now. That one boost sequence just killed it. It was like a, not the boost sequence, the sliding sequence. My brain is fried. I feel like I've slipped into another, like, time stream or something, because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it only feels like I've been streaming for 4 hours or something. It's weird. Did it! Oh, cool. That's like a shortcut as well. Little Big Planet. Oh, yes, we're gonna be talking about some old school series that have died out. Little Big Planet's a weird one, because it feels like Sackboy: A Big Adventure is a good spring-off point. I feel like they could do a really cool Mario 3D World type game where, you know, they do, like, level creation stuff too. I feel like that's, I mean, that could be what Media Molecule are doing. Who knows? You never liked Little Big Planet that much. It's, I mean, the physics of it is a bit weird, I'll give you that. But I always admired Little Big Planet. I like that. This is the same reason I like Dreams. I like that it's an everything in one box. Like, everything that the developers do to make those levels, you can do it. They use the same tools. And with Dreams, they went even further with that. Like, you can do anything in that game. Like, don't get me started about Dreams, guys. I'll start crying on stream. I got my physical copy of Dreams recently, though. Just within reach. Oh, it's wonderful. I don't need this. I have it digitally, but I just wanted it. It's gonna, I might put it on my shelf in the background of my video. Who knows? Why is there no Infamous collection? This is a question I ask every PlayStation Direct. Why isn't there one? Apparently, they are going to be leveraging some of their old IPs soon, so I would really like it if they just turn around and say, hey, we're going to do Infamous 1 and 2. Not a remake. Don't need a fucking remake. This is the problem with Sony. They're like, okay, well, we'll remake it, and it's going to cost us like 20 million to remake them. And I'm like, don't fucking do that. Just port them. Because they run at 60 FPS. They have the capability to run at 60 FPS, but the PS3 was never capable of it. If you play Infamous 2... and point the camera to the sky, you can see that, like, all the animations run at 60. Did I play Sackboy's Big Adventure? I did, and I did a video on it. So once the stream's over, you know, if you want a bit of synergy, you can click on my channel. You can go to my platformer playlist, and it's right there. I did a big old video on it. Yeah, I liked it. I haven't played much of the PS5 version, but before I had a PS5, I was grateful that they did a PS4 version, and it ran at 60 FPS on the PS4, and it was sick. Like, it took so long to get a 60 FPS game on PS4. It's mental. You definitely feel like Sackboy: A Big Adventure was a pretty good follow-up to where Sackboy could continue onwards without the UCG of Little Big Planet. I feel like there would be more of a cry out for UCG because it's kind of hand in hand. But I really liked Sackboy Big Adventure, and I'm really surprised we haven't had another one yet, because that was a launch game platformer. We've had Astrobot, which kind of filled that gap. Astrobot was so good. Which that kind of ties into Ape Escape. Awesome King, you said you want Ape Escape 4. I feel like Team Asobi would probably be the right people to do Ape Escape, because they got Ape Escape guys there. They did that cool Ape Escape level in Astrobot. I think it could happen, but I don't think it will. It's one of those like hopium type situations, I think, or copium, whatever people say. I don't know the lingo. We need a new DMC, whether it's a spin-off or mainline. We need it. I ain't played any of those. 100% they're doing an Astrobot 2. The only problem with an Astrobot 2 is I feel like they played their best possible card with the whole collect the robots dressed up as like characters from previous IP. If they do another one and that's not there, people are going to be annoyed. But if they do it where it's the same again, people are going to be annoyed. So, yeah. Oh, we got another new person here, Scrubber89. You've never heard of Rayman Arena. It is essentially... Let's get my webcam. Hey, it's essentially Rayman Rush if you've played that, but it's like got a battle mode. But Rayman Rush is actually the demake. Rayman Rush came after. So this came... Well, it's complicated. There's multiple versions. There was a PS2 version. There's a PS2 version. The only version of it I have is on this compilation. There's a PS2 version called Rayman M and Rayman Arena. And then that got a kind of demake on PS1, which became this. And then this version got ported to GameCube, but it was a completely different version of the game, which is what I'm playing. And this version didn't come out in Europe or the UK, so it's like I couldn't play this here back then, even if I wanted to. So just let you play as those characters with their unique movesets. Brant, you genius! That's how they should do it. Have the levels, have a level where you can play as Sly Astrobot, where you're like jumping and twirling onto little poles and stuff. And then you could do a Parappa level where you got to do a music thing. You've got it, guys. Brant wins. He's got it. That's why you do the game dev. You've got it. That's a good idea. They should do that. Basically, didn't Nintendo do something similar to this, or am I thinking of they don't call me a fucking idiot for nothing? Yeah, I'm like the one below that. I'm just the guy that makes the videos about the games. I'm like the one below that. I like to be the clever guy. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. It's just annoying. They've got so... And the thing is, if they did that, they could... Because with Astrobot, I feel like there was a lot of... Let's go back to the webcam. I feel like there was a lot of goodwill from the third-party studios to just let them use the characters for free, basically, because they were just collectibles. You didn't do anything, and that's why you couldn't dress as third-party characters. You could dress as like Sly Cooper, and you could dress as Parappa because they were first-party. I'm guessing a stipulation was like, you can collect our character. Sure, we'll let you put Rayman in our game, but you can't dress as him. You can't play as Rayman. But if they do a follow-up to Astrobot where you can play as the characters, they should just use all their own characters. Use Sly, use Ratchet. Man, Ratchet's not as necessary. We got a Ratchet game on PS5. When's the Sly Cooper movie coming out? I know, right? I actually like the look of that. That trailer was good. I still think that should have been a TV series. The whole games are episodic, so, like, you know, it should have been a TV series. It's annoying. It's annoying it wasn't. That's probably what held it back. It was too big of a project. Level selection, please. I'm going to play as Rayman. Feels like appropriate to have some footage of Rayman on the podium. Also, Scrubber, if you are still here, I'm going to start playing the game now, so you will see what Rayman Arena is. Childhood game, Rayman Arena GameCube version. You are Canadian. Cool. I think, yeah, didn't you say this last time? I think I guessed you were Canadian, or someone was Australian, I think. Because somebody said what time it was, and I guessed Australia, I think. Anywho, let us be the Rayman. His eyes are glitching out a little bit. That's weird. Electric Final. This could be a new level as well. Shut up, Murphy. you're curious, you've never heard of it. It's a weird one. I mean, the story, I've already told it during this stream, but the story I always tell is that when Rayman Rush came out, even the people in the game store had no idea what I was talking about. And I had to take a PlayStation magazine with me to their store and say, hey, look, this game's coming out. I've played a demo. Glowbox is like twitching as well. He's ready to go. Of the middle one in the compilation, must have lived under a rock as well. Of the middle? Oh, of this one. Rayman Revolution. Rayman Revolution is a PS2 remake of Rayman 2. And they put a hub world in it. And they kind of bled elements of the hub world into the levels. It's weird. I did a video on Rayman 2. You don't have to watch the whole thing because it's an hour long. But one of the segments in that video is of Rayman Revolution. And I talk about all of it because there's like loads of weird stuff about that version. It's weird. The Murphy cutscenes are very funny as they all end in the same fashion. They all kill him. He dies every time. If the cutscene was different, that would be nice. Right. What's this one do? There we go. Shit. No, we don't want to listen to Glowbox's dumbass music. I want my music. That bounce makes you go way too high, by the way. What the hell? This level's laid out really badly. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Suck it, Glowbox. This is how you win. Oh, he's basically the same speed as me. Never mind. I timed that perfectly. Now, look, I recognise this. This is like something from Rayman Rush 2. Weird. And look, it's the big guys being made on the assembly line. That's cool. That's actually a really cool detail. Because, of course, you don't actually see the robots being made in Rayman 2. They just kind of appear. Right. Look at that. Shoot that. That's a cool obstacle. I like the ones where you can run and shoot and run and shoot. That one's cool. Oh, I feel like this is definitely the way I should have done it earlier. What the hell? Kind of locked in. I want to look. I can't look at the chat while I'm on this slippy slidey bit. I've just seen a message pop up though. Oh shit. You got reminded of... Oh no, that's a long message to look at while I'm racing. I'm sorry, Hideki. I will look at it in a minute. Oh no. Do you think Rayman knows what taxes are? Probably not. Glade of Dreams. It'd be like the Glade of Nightmares if there's taxes involved. It's probably why he hasn't done so many games. Doesn't need to pay taxes if he doesn't have any games, right? Oh, right. Bounce on that and then swing. That's how you do it. Swing that, hit that. This is a good obstacle, this bit. I like this bit. Oh, shit. I was meant to stay on that. Oh, well. I'm really far ahead of the other guys, so it's fine. I can't even remember who I'm playing against. That's a consistent problem I have with every version of this game, by the way. Like, about halfway through the race, it's just like, where's everyone else? Ooh, let's go up this way. Oh, no. What the hell just happened there? What? Clipped through the floor. Right, this is like the last corner, I think. And then I will be looking at the chat. Somebody's just mentioned Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, this bit sucks if you go the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was locking in. I was going to do that, like, running, jumping bit then. Never mind. Is this the podium one? Podium. There we go. I don't want to cut the footage off. I want footage of Rayman doing the yay. You got reminded that a company called Hyper Megatech is releasing a handheld system that includes 14 retro games, officially licensed from Rare, even includes Banjo-Kazooie. I think I saw that recently. Isn't that like that kiddie-looking Game Boy where it's like all funky colours and stuff? Oh, what have I won? I won a new skin. I won a bonus map. I win a new access to the Pro League. Nice! Is that the Evercade thing? Oh yeah, Evercade. I think that's part of that same collection, isn't it? And Banjo-Kazooie is the only 3D game on that. Yeah, and it doesn't have an analog stick, does it? So they had to, like, rejig everything to work with the analog stick. Stop recording that shit. Oh, no! That weird visual bug from last week has come back. What the hell? Oh, it's gone. I wonder if that was... Did I record the right bit of footage then or something? I'm checking out my footage at the moment because that was... No, that all went into the old Dolphin folder. I don't know. 2201. That was the right folder, alright. Okay, weird. Rejig. Oh yeah, I didn't even realise rejig is something I use all the time. Right, this music's really loud. Get off my eardrums. So, is that the game? I don't want to be Rayman again. I always want to play as Henchman. He's just too cool. Maybe we'll play as Blue Dark Glow Box. Slightly confused by this. The fact they've included the N64 Banjo-Kazooie, you think they remapped the character movement to a D-pad. That's the only way to do it, isn't it? Because there's no stick on that device. Weird. It's also weird that they've managed to license it directly from Rare, because, like, Rare's Microsoft. I don't know. It's so weird. Banjo-Kazooie is such a weird thing. They do everything with that except make a new game. They release the soundtracks on vinyl. They do plushies, they do things like that where they shove the game onto like a handheld device. It's really weird. I stand by the fact that when Smash Bros. Ultimate came out and they put Banjo in that game, that was like the moment they should have gone, oh yeah, by the way, we're doing another Banjo game. Like everybody would have shit their pants, but no. They do figures for all the transformations. Oh, cool, they do figurines. Well, again, it's cool. And here we go. True Game Freak, you are speaking the truth. Oh, I'm an idiot. Somebody else in the chat was saying Game Freak earlier. And I kept thinking they were talking about the Pokemon, like, devs. They were talking to you. Oh, that's so stupid. But yeah, you speak of the truth there. But Nuts and Bolts is overhated. I like that game. I'll fight people. If they say it's crap, I'll fight them. You think through first four figures. First four of the figures, are they the ones that did those really nice looking Spyro figures based on the box art for the first three games? Because there was that one they did where it's the box art for Spyro 1 where he's standing there on the hill and it looks so good. And then I looked at how much it cost and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I ain't buying that. Doesn't matter how nice it looks, I'm not buying that. Exactly. We have the same brain energy, Brent. Oh, you couldn't find it. Mine was just like, yeah, I'm not spending that much money. Also, knowing my luck, if I order it and I get it shipped all the way here, it's going to be broken by the time it gets here. So I have to settle with my little Totaku figure. This fella. I'll settle with that. That'll do. That's pretty cool. I'm sure there was another one I've got somewhere. Yeah, I've got a a Spyro figure from a box of cereal back in the day. I've showed this off on stream before, I think. Anybody remember this fella? I don't know if it was just in the UK. The idea is you can like hook him onto things. So if you've got a shelf, you can like hook him off of the edge of the shelf and he'll just kind of like hang there. It's not going to work very well because I'm using a game case, but yeah. Yeah, I got this from a box of cereal back in the day, and they did, oh, they did Crash Bandicoot as well. I got this Crash Bandicoot. The idea with him is he's like a pen topper, or like a balancing toy. You kind of like balance him and he'll just stay in the middle, but I can't do it. Of course I can't do it live on stream. I think they had Tomb Raider ones as well, but I just so happened to get the Spyro and Crash ones, which is what I wanted. Oh, you have a Totaku figure of Crash. I've got one here somewhere too. Crash is here somewhere. I don't know where. I've got a bunch of amiibo up there, like Donkey Kong. I only go for the characters I really like. Where is my Crash one? That's weird. You got me thinking. Oh. On that shelf. This whole corner is just... You've seen it in my videos. It's just like figurines and stuff. I mainly have this corner here for the purpose of like a nice background in the videos. I got the Banjo Totaku. I got the Conker one. I got a Pac-Man amiibo. I technically have the Totaku of Coco as well, but that's the only figure of the bunch where it's got like a critical weak point. Her neck is really thin, and it's snapped. I was just taking them off the shelf to dust them, and I dropped her on the desk, and her head fell off. And I tried to fix her, and there's just not enough like real estate to put glue. I can't get it to go back together. So I tried getting like a Dremel drill to like drill through, and then maybe get a cocktail stick and put it back on and glue it, but it just didn't work. There's just not enough to work with. Sucks. Yeah, they just suddenly stopped making those Totaku things. They were actually pretty cool. They were cheap for what they were, but they're decent quality. Like when they did that Spyro one, I was like, yoink, buying it. Yep, I'm having that. Oh, I can do beginner and pro, by the way. Are there any other modes? Exhibition. Why doesn't that explain what that one does? Outrun your opponents by 6 seconds to eliminate them at checkpoints. That sounds cool. What's exhibition? What? Is this like a bonus map or something? This must be that map I won. Race bonus. Weird. If we ever get a new Banjo game, it'll likely be from a different developer, kind of like Killer Instinct and Battletoads. That's how they should do it at this point. I mean, they got Toys for Bob right there, but they're using them for Spyro, which makes sense. What is this? This is like a Matrix kind of thing. This is weird. I don't know what's going on here, but... Hurry up. Oh, right. I've only got a certain amount of time to get to each checkpoint. Look how long this level is. It goes on for ages. My God, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. Also, earlier somebody said it sounds like evil Rugrats music, and yeah, I'm hearing it. Oh my God. What is this mess? The glide, you lose every single bit of momentum when you start the glide. You think you'd like, I'm so used to like Spyro. Oh no. Oh, I'm not doing that again. That sucks. I like the weird effect on the music there. That was kind of fun. No, thank you. We're not doing that again. That's so... Oh, did I just... I thought I was highlighting... Oh, no. Get out. Get out. Speaking of Rugrats, have I ever seen the new reboot they did of Rugrats? They did a reboot. I know they did that all grown up thing, but this was years ago. I didn't really watch Rugrats though. To be honest with you, I wasn't a Nickelodeon kid. I was a Cartoon Network kid. So, why is that? There we go. Yeah, I was more of a Cartoon Network kid. I watched a little bit of Rugrats, and I have the 2 Rugrats games on PS1. I've got them here. I can just about get this one without things falling off my shelf. I got that one, and I got the Studio Tour one. I think that was just more because I was a kid, and my parents just bought me a game that was appropriate. Yeah. What, they're doing like a full-on reboot of Rugrats then or something? That's weird. Is Rugrats... was that popular? I don't know. It's weird. Also, after all this time, I can see Goblin Bricks. Like, I know earlier you did that super chat telling me to play as Weird Fairy. I still can't play as Weird Fairy. I guess I have to do the whole game again? I don't even know who to play as. I've, like, exhausted all of my options. I don't want to keep playing as Henchman just because I like him, but I will. Forget it. No, I played as him on the first map last time. Tensies. There were 4 PS1 Rugrats games, but I got the 2 that were good. I didn't know. There was 4? News to me, but yeah, I remember that being okay. I just remember the first game kept corrupting my memory card. Every time I got to that reptile level at the end, it would just shit itself. Oh, Tanisha's here. Yes. I've been in a Rayman mood for the past 2 weeks. Played a bit of this, played a bit of Rayman Rush, played a bit of Rayman M on the PS2. Been playing Rayman Origins on my Vita. Yeah, it's good. At least we got something to look forward to, I guess. Isn't there an N64 Rugrats game that's like a Mario Party? Ooh, you're asking the wrong man. I don't have an N64. That's like a combination of 2 things I know very little about. Rugrats in Paris and Totally Angelica. Rugrats in Paris. Wasn't that a theatrical movie that came out? I didn't see it, but I remember seeing posters back then when I was younger. They did a CGI reboot of Rugrats with the original show creators. It has the same vibe as the original, except it's set in modern day, and aspects of the parents were changed in the new show. I'm going to look this up because that sounds weird. It's not something I would watch fully, but also, yeah, it is literally just going to make me do the whole game again, isn't it? The only difference is now I've got like a purple cup PNG. Nice! Welcome back, Dylan. Hello. We're approaching the 3-hour mark, and I can tell because my voice is starting to go. You're looking forward to getting Origins again on your Switch. The only copy is the Wii version. Origins came out on Wii? I didn't know that. The Wii's like a really weird one, because it came out during that time where all the HD stuff was happening. Yeah, weird. How's the volume, by the way? It looks like it's about as loud as my voice on my end. This is a very weird setup. I think it's Dolphin. Anywho.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions.
Oh, it's the same cutscene, even though I'm on the pro difficulty.
3 laps around the track.
Strawberry glow box.
Oh yeah, shortcuts.
Weird showering blue glow box. Yeah, whatever, shut up. We're going to play till we're purple. What if I change the light to purple? I'm not going to. I could do, though, but I'd have to cycle through every RGB mode if I press one too much. The most notable change was Grandpa Lou. He was a World War II veteran in the original. Now he's just a hippie in the reboot. That's weird. Hippie? Oh, I guess because, like, he's of that age, he would have been, like, back then. Oh, look at that. Now there's 3. Cool. You had to play through the whole game just to get more people to join in with the race with you. That's weird. You can stun people by boosting into them, but you can't stun them by shooting them with the... That's weird. I'm going this way. I like the Teensy's music. That's something. Yeah, we got a Rayman glow box, so that was something in Rayman Origins as well, wasn't it? So I guess that's where that comes from. That NPC, the one that's playing as the Rayman glow box, he seems way more up to par with me. I'm gonna go this way, forget it. I don't even know which way is quicker. I guess this way, because the curve is smaller on the map, right? There's the boost. There we go. Holy shit, he's on it. There's a human playing as that glow box. That ain't NPC. The actual difficulty, it feels like it's going up. Like, why wasn't that the case before? It's making me play through the crappy races with just 2 people. What was this? Then you'd become Purple Quartermaster and Skittle would have some words. What? What am I doing? What? Who? Where? I'd become what? Oh, there we go. Speaking of portals. He's just followed me in. That's like that film Jumper. Man, they only get like 1 second to cross the line before they get struck off as out because I'm the one in charge here. Hey Google, turn the lights purple. That's not how my lights work, boy. This is just some dumb ring light. Oh, I don't have smart technology in here. I don't want anything being smarter than me. I got one of them, and I got a spare one of these. I wonder what colour this is when I last used it. I'm guessing orange because of Bobsy. Oh! These are cool, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to get the light. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can't see the... I normally have to reposition this light so that it doesn't have, like, the reflection on the medieval picture, but my face is in the way. Oh, I forgot to put those lights on behind me, too. Hey! Now we'll get more viewers. We're on 17 at the moment. That's going to double now, because everybody loved the lights last time, right? I put those lights on. Everybody friggin' turned up last week. Yeah. Oh, it's just some Goblin Brick stuff. This is the thing. If you start doing channel-specific memes for other channels that aren't mine, I'm not going to know. I'm not going to know. The next stream is going to be Rayman Brain Games. I mean, you say that as a joke, but look what I've got. Oh, I'm not going to play this. I'm never playing this again. I don't even know why I got this as a kid. I think I wanted it. This is the thing. I think I wanted it. I think it's just because it had Rayman on it, and it was £9.99, and it was for 7-year-olds. Yeah, no, we're not playing that. I'm sure there's another Rayman game I could play. I'm sure there's another one that I don't... Oh, Dylan, you're going. Farewell. Thank you for joining. Are there any Patronius memes beside Ed, Edd and Eddy sound effects? Every time I play a Rayman game, I put my profile name as... Ah! Maybe that's one. I want that. Maybe I want that to be a meme than it is one, though. I don't know. There's no end to the effort I will do to make my username look like a funny logo. I don't know. I don't go for memes. People make memes, don't they? If you try and make a meme yourself, it doesn't work. Unless that becomes a meme in and of itself. I do certain things with my editing where it's not a meme, but I do certain things to think like, somebody will notice this stupid thing that I do. And most of the time, nobody does. In my Rayman 3 video, towards the very end, I sarcastically say, oh yeah, great. And I timed it up so that, like, when you do the combat in the game and you punch somebody and it comes up with, like, excellent, super, and it comes up with the word great, and I timed it perfectly so that when I say great, it comes up with that, and I was like, oh, that was a funny little edit, but no one noticed it. I do stupid stuff like that all the time, but I don't really do memes. I guess I made that. I put like my PNG like on scenes, but that's not a meme. I don't know. Rayman for the Game Boy Color. You know, I've never played that. That's like one of the reasons I would buy that Rayman collection that came out, but it's not reason enough. I'm not doing it. That's too much money for a friggin' Game Boy Color game, you know? But that's all. Oh, so that's all Hideki's going to say about the Rugrats reboot. It's worth looking up just to see how many changes they made to adapt the show to modern day 2020s compared to the modern day in the 90s. I'm curious. Like, if it's the same people that are involved, then that's fine. I know they didn't Nickelodeon do CG stuff with the SpongeBob show, but the creator of that died and he was always against it. But then when he died, they just did it anyway as a like a fuck you. I don't know. The DSi port. Now we're getting into like the real nitty gritty of the Rayman stuff. Which way have I got it? There we go. Trying to get myself in the middle, but I don't think it works because when I go back to this, yeah, I'm not in the middle now. Oh well. Yeah, there's too many damn ports. Well, this is the thing. This is what we said earlier in the stream. There were too many ports of Rayman and Rayman 2. That was a problem at one point, but now it's the opposite. We all want Rayman 2 back, man. And this is like the depths I have to go. I have to like play spin-offs of Rayman 2 from countries that are not my own. This is technically new Rayman 2 content for me. I've never played this. So what's the thoughts then, guys? Should I stream this again next week, or should I go back to Spyro? I should put a poll on my channel. I'll put a poll up. That would get everybody involved. More Spyro crap fest, or more of this Rayman racing game, you know? Who shall I be? I wish I had more characters by now. It sucks. It's like I've got skins for characters, but I don't want that. Rayman, forget it. I'm trying to avoid playing as the same characters on the same tracks I did before. You can always get Rayman 2 on GOG. Yeah, I always forget about GOG. I admire what they do. Like, you know, you buy it and you can have the exe file. It's just so much more convenient to get it on Steam for me. I've got a Steam Deck, you know. And so because of that, I just whack it on an emulator. Oops, hang on. Stephen Hilberg, your understanding is he didn't mind the spin-offs, especially when the CG spin-off is based on the third SpongeBob movie that he did work on. Oh, okay. There was some... I remember there was some sort of news about that, though, wasn't there? That, like, there was a spin-off that he didn't want to happen, and they just made it pretty much as soon as, like, after he passed away or something. Okay, here we go. Ah, shit. I'm going to go this way. I always forget you can go up the tower different ways in this version. I don't think you could on the PS1. When this game does allow you to kind of be a bit tricky with the movement, it is pretty cool. Like, this whole sequence I've just done was cool. Until that guy screwed me over, but... aside from rare moments like that, it's really stop and start, and it sucks. Damn it. Wait, can I just do this? Ha! There's a chicken there as well. I just saw one of those zombie chickens from Rayman 2. That was kind of weirdly specific. Oh, there's another one there. On the decorations on the walls, there's like zombie chickens. Chicken! Whoa, hang on. No, I want to go that way. It's quicker. Ah, I'm wasting so much time. Shit, shit, shit. Missed it anyway, 3 times. No. Oh, look how far ahead I am. Why am I so worried? It's not a problem at all. Sorry, guys. Kind of locked in again. It's weird. The skill ceiling's so low. It's weirdly easy to lock in. ADP Alt is here. I think that's a Goblin Bricks person, I think. It could be a Goblin Bricks person or a Goblin Bricks clone. You know, I've dipped my toes in the waters of the Goblin Bricks channel specific memes. I don't understand, but it's fine. Oh, get the bounce pad. There we go. Hit the thing. Okay, don't hit the thing. This is the final lap. There we go. I have won. I am winner. I did the thing. I can stop recording. Play Spyro GBA games. Dude, I should. I think I said this last time. I've only played Spyro Adventure. I liked that. I think that, again, though, I think Spyro Adventure was one of those, it was the only game I had to play for the whole summer holiday, so I just played all of it, and it wasn't even my copy of the game. The whole thing about Hillenberg not liking spin-offs was from an out-of-context something from the mid-2000s article. Real context is that he couldn't see spin-offs being made without SpongeBob present. That was it, wasn't it? They did like a Sandy Cheeks thing or something, and that people got annoyed or something. Yeah. I got my games to look up there on my bit of paper. You've finished everything but Spyro Adventure. Everything, even the crappy combat ones. The Legend of Spyro, the Legend. I couldn't bring myself to finish that one. Couldn't do it. And I've never finished A Hero's Tale because my copy of the game was bugged. So if anything, that's more reason for me to emulate that one, because my PS2 copy of that game is bugged. It doesn't let me finish it. Level selection, we'll pick another character again. Gotta do it. I gotta remember who I played as on what levels, though. If I end up with duplicate footage, I'm deleting it. Oh no, then again, there's 3 people in the race, but 99% of the race, you don't actually see the other players. It sucks. I'm gonna play as my guy Henchman. I don't think I played the first 2 races I played as Henchman, and then I played as Razorbeard, I think. Shut up, dude. Sandy Cheeks. Oh, it was a movie. Okay. SpongeBob still had a major role in that movie. They did also make a Plankton movie, and you heard that movie's pretty decent. This is news to me. I have seen the first SpongeBob movie. I believe it's the first one, the one with David Hasselhoff in. And I thought it was okay. I'm not really a SpongeBob guy. SpongeBob's one of those things where I kind of start getting annoyed with it after a while, the voices and stuff. There we go. I got footage of 3 people there. Cool. Let's go. Oh, that was a pretty decent boost session. I hate that you can't shoot the other players, though. It seems like such a weird decision. Ah, scumbag. It's one of those, it takes so long to correct that. Have I played Titans of the Tide? No, I played a bit of a demo, I think. I might one day play the recent SpongeBob platformer games, but for me, because I'm not a SpongeBob guy, I kind of feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to, like, I want to play 3D platformers. And I'm not saying those games are bad, I'm just saying, like, because I'm not a SpongeBob guy, it's like I could just play something else. And I never played, like, the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, so when that remake came out, I wasn't in that much of a rush for it either. Oops, I shouldn't have shot that. Here we go. Also, I think when that came out, it was like, you know, THQ were doing it, but they were remaking Destroy All Humans around about that time, and that was like way more up my kind of like alley, you know. Ah, what a scumbag! He did it again! Rayman, Glowbox dressed as Rayman is bullying me, guys. I don't like it. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this. These altered tracks. Look at that momentum. That was sweet. Oh, no. And then as soon as you swing off of the lum, it just breaks it. I think I'm going to win this, though. I've got a consistent front line on these guys. I'm too fucking good. I've hit the ceiling. I've burst through the ceiling. I am the ceiling. To conquer the skill ceiling, you must become the... Oh, no, I've screwed myself over. Never mind. Everything I just said, forget it. Here we go. Get up there. This is just one straight line of turbo. If you go this specific route. And then you gain the advantage of doing this anyway. And I've won. I think the freeze projectiles are still in this version, but only in a dedicated game mode. I think it may or may not be exclusive to the battle mode. That's weird. I feel like that's part of the... Well, I mean, when you're playing against an AI character, it's kind of annoying, I guess, but... You know, if you're playing it with like two people, like being able to freeze each other would, or maybe it's because doing that for the whole race would just get annoying. Who knows? Tanish says, "Is it weird to say that the only Spyro game you finished is that first Spyro Wait, the only Spyro game you finished is that first Spyro Legends reboot. You was a child, and you only had a bootleg copy." I mean, at this point, I would say it's kind of weird. You've got the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's like a pretty convenient way to play those games now. They're great. Spyro 1 is really simple. You just go into the level, go in, collect the stuff. There's not really that much in the way of boss fights, but Spyro 1 is like a nice kind of shut your brain off and play it kind of game for me. And then 2 and 3 are more objective-based. But, yeah, they're good games. You should play them. They're fun. I could not bring myself to do the Legend of Spyro. I think I mentioned this on my stream last week, I think, but my leg was broken. I had no choice. Like, it was either play that or play nothing, because I couldn't get up to get another game because my games were up here and my PS2 was set up downstairs. So it was either play that game or play nothing. And I chose nothing. I chose to play nothing. I went to sleep. To answer a question I asked earlier, you wouldn't mind watching another stream of this game. You grew up with Rayman Arena on the PS2, and it's been fun seeing how different the Xbox and GameCube version is. Yeah, that's precisely why I thought I would play this version on stream. I was either going to play this in my own time, or I was going to play more of that dreadful Spyro game, and my heart's not in it. I can't bring myself to play dreadful Spyro game at the moment. I might put it up to... this is the thing, I might put it up to like a vote. But I'll be honest, I kind of just want to play this, so I might just forget it. I might just pick this. This is kind of what I want to play. In my own time, I'm going to finish the PS2 version, because I've already started that on my own. And yeah, I just want to play this for comparison's sake, really. This is a cool version of the game, though. I think I actually prefer this. It's interesting. Game Freak says, "You love the SpongeBob games, even though you don't like the show. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman is underrated, even though the PS2 version has serious crashing issues." What versions are there of that then? Is that one that's had a remake? I don't follow this stuff too closely because it's not... Again, I have a SpongeBob game here, actually. Where are you? Right here, just behind my Donkey Kong amiibo thing. Yeah, so this is one. I've had this since I was a kid. Sticker's still on it. I don't like this game. I found it really annoying. The way SpongeBob, when you move, he does like this weird squeaky noise every time you move. And visually, I don't like it. It's like, it's kind of 3D, but then it's got 2D sprites, which... I mean, I've played other games recently that do that, but this didn't do it very well. And plus, I just don't like SpongeBob. I never did, so I don't know if this was one of these games where I was given it, or if I asked for it. I couldn't imagine myself asking for this, though. Yeah, this is the most extent of SpongeBob video games I have. I don't know why I own this. We got it from Game, because I know that sticker anywhere. We got it from Game. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe I've played the demo of that new one, Titans of the Tide, but that's about it. Flying Dutchman has a rare GameCube port. It never got remade. Weird. Game Freak's also recommending the original Spyro trilogy, A Hero's Tale, and maybe Dawn of the Dragon. I'm going to cross that last one off my list. I don't know. I've only ever seen a bit of footage of Dawn of the Dragon, but it don't look like my kind of thing. Who knows? One day I might play it. You know, stream games are cool. You really tried the PS1 Spyro, but it ain't for you. A 3D platformer for you needs to be either linear or have a robust movement system, so Crash, Scale It, or Mario. That's valid. Yeah, that's valid. I mean, Spyro 2, you don't have that many moves, but it does get a lot out of it. You do a lot of little objectives and stuff. I'd say 2 and 3 are probably better in that aspect, but yeah, I get it. It's valid. It's not for everyone. That's a pretty good sort of, like, if you're going to draw the line in the sand, that's a pretty good line to, like, draw a line in the sand. Yeah, I mean, Crash 2 and 3, you can be quite technical with the moves there. Plus, it's linear, so it ticks both boxes. Yeah, that's valid. I would say they're solid games, but if you're not into them, you're not into them. I would say, based on what you've said, though, 2 and 3 are probably more your kind of thing, but yeah. Doesn't really matter, does it? Just play whatever. There's plenty. There's, like, different flavors. It's kind of why I like these games these days. Like, there's a platformer for whatever mood you're in. That's why I'm always friggin' playing them. Oh, I stopped recording before I got to the podium. Oh, well. I've already got footage of the podium. It doesn't matter. As long as I did actually stop recording. I'm always concerned I'm going to have like a 10-minute recording of something. Super Sponge. Another decent game you grew up with. You thought it was decent, although it has been a while since you played it. This is the thing with me. It's been ages since I played it too, but I just remember not liking it. So, map selection. Let's pick somebody else. Dawn Sand. Maybe I could just watch my own footage. Watch my own footage. Who the hell did I play Dawn Sand on? I think that was this one. Let me mute VLC so I don't... I don't know. I just don't want footage of the same characters on the same... Alright, okay, so I found the race I just did. I played as Razorbeard last time. I played as Rayman on this map last time. So as long as I don't play as Rayman, it's all good. Need a bit of variety, man. I don't want the same footage every time. Even the newer SpongeBob games have pretty alright movement system. I have heard they're alright. I've heard that Battle of... It's getting late. I almost said Battle of Bikini. I've heard that Battle of Bikini Bottom remake is good. If I do find a PS4 disc copy of it for cheap, maybe one day. Steam key, probably dirt cheap too, but it's just not a priority for me. Dark Glow Box. We got any more skins? I think I only played as Dark Blue Glow Box once, so maybe play as him. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. We'll play as Dark Blue Glow Box. Shut up. Yeah, we've gone over the 3-hour mark, though, so I don't really know how much I'm going to do, because I am starting to feel it. You bought a physical copy of Battle for Bikini Bottom for cheap, and it came with a Steam key, but you gave it... It came with a Steam key? What? How bizarre. I've never known a PS4 game to come with a Steam key. That's weird. I just accidentally did a, 3-second recording. The only other time I've known something like that happen... Oh. It was a PC copy, what? Oh, a physical copy of the game and it came with a... Okay, I got it. Right, I'm with you. Whoa, hang on. There's just loads of noise happening at the moment. What the hell? Yeah, back in the day, do you remember when the PS3 copy of Portal 2 came with a Steam key? I bought my copy of Portal 2 on PS3 pre-owned, and I still managed to use that Steam key, and that's how my copy of Portal 2 on Steam exists. And it's like, that was cool. What a weird time that was, huh? This is the noisiest level in the world. Ugh. I forgot how much I like his invisible umbrella gliding thing. It's very cool. I like it. Right. I'm kind of locked in again. You have PC discs for Super Lucky's Tale and Recore. You have a Recore? Wow, that's like a pretty small game to have like a physical run. That's surprising. Most modern PC game discs you own. Man, like, the idea of PCs, like, getting physical copies these days is kind of bizarre to me. So I remember, like, some of them would come with, like 17,000 install discs or something, because, like, back then, like, well, not now, but back then, like, PC game discs didn't have much data on, so you had to, like, install, like, 17 parts of LA Noire or whatever. PC is something for me, I'm, like, totally fine with going all digital. I always have been. I think it's just because I've been a console guy forever. Doom 3 came with 3 discs. I remember LA Noire came with 3 discs on Xbox 360, which I thought was funny. Oops. What is Dark Glowbox's boost animation? That was weird. He does like a front flip. There we go. Just go. It's cutting close now. It's not a really long race either. I think this might be my last race though, guys. I am starting to get a bit tired. I'm starting to flag. What's this? Doom 3's physical copy is rare. I mean, the fact I've never heard of it is some sign, but I'm not the PC expert either, so I'm not surprised I haven't heard of it. Oh, that's the start. I thought that was midway. We did the thing. Right, stop recording that. It depends. If I'm close to finishing one of the, like, getting the next podium thing, I might stay another race. I can't remember. You got South Park Fractured But Whole physical on PC, but that was a collector's edition. Oh, usually you get cards that have codes on it, not CDs. So, what, even back when Doom 3 came out? Doom 3's, like, old now, right? Reminded of GTA 5 having a physical release. It gave you 7 discs to install the full game. That's what I'm talking about. I remember stuff like that popping up back in the day. Oh, I got 2 races to do to get the next cup. I can't be bothered. I'm not doing 2. I need to make sure I've saved my game. Or at the very least, I need to do a save state. Has it even prompted me to do a save yet? I don't even know. I'm just going to mess about with the other dolphin screen and make sure I save a state. Save state to slot 2. There we go. Has this even prompted me? I don't even... Where do I even go to save it? I guess that would be like someone in the chat. You can tell me? Whoops. Do I save it or does it just do it on its own? Options. Ooh, Rumble. I'm definitely turning that off next time. I don't want that shit on. Oh, of course, it's been coming up with this the whole time. Accessing memory card. Yeah, I should be fine. I hope. 16? Hang on. Let me just double check this. Pro. Yeah, whatever. Okay, it's fine. 16, man, there's a load of stuff to do in this version. Ugh. Anywho, I'm going to go to my little chat screen, do a bit of chatting for a couple minutes, and then I think I'm going to wrap this up because I'm getting a bit tired. I can still hear that in my head. Yeah, oh, let me turn the stream audio off. There we go. Rating out of 10. What, this version of Rayman Rush M Arena? Don't know, I don't really do ratings. I guess it's a 6. I guess it's one of them, I don't know. No, it's probably not a 7. It's a 6. I'd say it's a 6. It's okay. It's probably the best version of these games, so that's kind of interesting to me. Like, there's like this whole other version of the game that didn't even release on my side of the planet. Yeah, looks like Best Buy only has physical CDs for collector's editions. That's cool. Yeah, I don't go for collector's editions myself. I'm actually thinking of selling the odd few that I do have. I've got... Maybe I'd keep the Duke Nukem Forever one, because that's just ridiculous that I have one of those. But I've got like the Little Nightmares 2 collector's edition, and I don't really use that. And my chat appears to... My chat box here, there, it's dead. It's gone. It doesn't work. I don't know what's going on with it. It's broken, I think. Oh well. You remember, it's funny that all the characters get multiple skins except Rayman. He only gets one. Well, that sucks. They could have... No, I was going to say they could have used the different skins from Rayman 3, but of course that wasn't out yet. Or they could have done it as a promo for it or something. Who knows? But yeah, that's me, guys. I think I'm done. I can't talk much longer. I'm going to go sleep, I think. Go eat, go drink, go sleep. But yeah, thanks for popping by. A lot of people popped up this time, actually. I had a few people I haven't seen in ages as well. I had a friend pop up earlier in the stream. I haven't spoken to them in ages. Yeah, and I might put a vote up on my community tab, but I will be honest, I kind of just want to play whatever this version of Rayman Rush is. So yeah, my chat box is definitely broken, by the way. I'm getting messages and they're not popping up here, and I don't know why. Manage on the web. What if I change it so it says clean? I don't know. It ain't resetting. I can't refresh it. I don't know what's happening. Refresh cache. No idea. Technical problems left, right, and center. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for popping by. I'm trying to do this on a Wednesday when I can, but tomorrow I'm going to be editing my Bubsy video, I think, because that's my next... one stream I will probably do as well. I've saved one specific achievement in Bubsy 4D. That might be something I stream, because that game is kind of fun. I kind of want to play it again, and I've purposely not done that one achievement. So until next time, that is it. That's all she wrote. That's all I can be bothered to say. Thanks, everyone. Bye. I can't remember which button I have to press now. Oh, it's the one that says end. Right, okay. See ya. Bye.